Welcome everyone, this is Ryan and we are live on YouTube with some vintage story. Welcome, welcome. And we are on my multiplayer server here in the back of my little restaurant, just getting started, ready to have some fun, explore the server, maybe, check out some of the newest mods that we've installed. One of those I'll mention right off the bat is the Rustbound Magic mod, which has been a lot of fun to kind of explore and discover a little bit. Oh, in fact, I've got one of my plants is ready, so let's actually shoot a spell at this thing, see if we get any extra seeds out of it. But oh my gosh, it's good to be back on YouTube. Normally I stream on Twitch, and if you're watching this, I've got a link in the description of the video for my Twitch page, so follow me over there for most of my live streams. But alright, we only got one seed out of that. I'm going to have to find some more of these flowers and stuff. Yeah, this is kind of how we initially start the Rustbound Magic. I'm still very new to this mod, but it's a lot of fun. It adds so much stuff to the game, for sure. I mean, just briefly glancing at the book here, you can see it's got a lot to it. This is the achievements page. You can have familiars and stuff, which, like I said, I'm just barely scratching the surface of it. But we've even got a mana bar down here, so I've got magic experience till my next increase, and yeah, the mana bar itself, I've got 30 of 34, but like I said, that's just one of the changes here on the server. So let's look around a little bit and see what's going on. I'm planning on maybe doing a little bit of cooking today. We'll just see what we end up with and stuff. But the animals are doing good. I've got my chickens. The rabbits are going crazy over here. Of course, they're all domesticated, level 10 or higher on generation count. Cheese is going good. Let's check over here. We got sheep for days. Oh, okay, good. Let's grab our buckets. We do have some babies in there, so I wanna milk a little bit of the sheep here. We'll get started with some animal husbandry. Here we go. And yeah, you can see I've got kind of an obscene amount of sheep, but I mean, listen, I'm cooking for an entire server's worth of people here, so I need a lot of cheese. Looks like there's only a couple, so that means they're probably more and more of them are going to start having babies over the coming days here in game. Alright, cool. Now you might notice that I'm actually getting cheese itself from some of these guys instead of milk. And of course, that is thanks to the XSkills mod, which is a fantastic mod. Absolutely love this one. You can see over here, this is the husbandry tree. Down here under cheesy cheese, when you're milking an animal, you have 5% chance to get cheese instead of milk. So just a little bit of a bonus. Skips all the process of going through it and stuff, but it's pretty low chance, so it doesn't always happen. But let's keep grabbing stuff. Finish milking out here completely. I want to pay a quick visit to my orchard too. I've got an orchard down south where it's nice and warm. Alright, I think that might be all of them. Let's hop on out. Here we go, folks. Thanks for coming by today. Let's see what's going on. Make sure we're streaming. Yep, looks good. Alright. Just checking it out. Alright, so this is a bit of a bonus stream today. Normally I stream on Friday and Sunday for Vintage Story, but yeah, just hopped on my day off. Let's see, explore the server a little bit. Oh, and I did release a recent video on how to make soy sauce. There it is. Look at the color of that stuff, man. That nice deep burgundy. All right, let's go. So we're going to... Oh, I've still got milk on me. Hold on. Forgot about the milk. That was the whole point. Let's dump it into the bucket. There we go. Got one more. Yep, okay. Yeah, so we'll come back through here maybe in a day or two once the day changes. We'll check our sheep, see if we can get some more milk. But what's going on, everybody? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Just getting started here on the server. Actually, before we head to the hub, let's go check something over at spawn. I did a little bit of work this morning in creative mode. And I'll show you exactly why. If we come on over here, past Helminia's place, she's our nurse on the server. Of course, I'm the cook. And this is spawn. If you join the server, this is where you spawn in right here. We've got some various tools and stuff for new players up on the tool racks. You know, feel free to grab those. But if we come over here, you can see I've set up a little, it's like my version of a hobbit hole. It's not perfect, but unfortunately we had an NPC trader here whose wagon got caught in a fire and burned down completely. So I decided to go ahead and set him up a little house of his own. And for the longest time, it didn't have an interior. It was just an empty box because you can't actually build here unless you go into creative. But I decided this morning to go ahead and lay it out with just a little bit of stuff so he doesn't look like he's just living in an empty void here, a dirt hole in the ground. But I used a little bit of peat for the walls. You had some aged polished green marble, but just want to show that off so anybody walks in here, they'll get a nice little change from what it looked like previously. But all right, let's head straight towards the windmill. Oh, you can see the ice is melting. It is May here on the server. Oh, you know what? Let's plant some rice. Or nah, we'll do that later. That's boring. Oh, what's going on? Little Blue, #1. Looks great, buddy. Thank you. I did that this morning, actually. Just got that set up. I was doing some trading with him, and I was tired of just freaking looking at his terrible little mud hut. Hey, Herp's in here. What's he up to? Doing some work with some silver. Hello, my friend. I don't know. He might be AFK. Oh, he's talking. Hey, buddy, just doing a live stream. Live stream here. Oops, can't spell it, but link is in Discord. All right, so this is our blacksmith, obviously, but we're headed to the hub. I want to pay a trip over to my orchard because I've got some breadfruit trees that possibly need to be harvested. Let me tell you, that breadfruit is very valuable stuff, my friends. It is the best fruit in the game, as far as I'm aware. Highest satiety. It's even got a really nice long shelf life on it, too. But, alright, here it is. We're pretty far south. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we're in the 20,000 block range, so we moved several thousand blocks south here for this one. Oh, but look at these trees. They're magnificent. Now, oh, we're getting all kinds of fog just rolling in all of a sudden, literally as we're standing here. The fog set in. That's weird. But, okay, it's getting real foggy. Jesus. That's a whiteout. Wow. I've never actually experienced fog down here. Not to say that it's unusual, I guess. It's just a little bit abnormal. Oh my gosh, I can barely see my trees. Look at that. That's crazy. Wow. Well, there's only 1 or 2 trees up here that weren't fully ripened. So I've got most of the fruit from this orchard, but well, I was going to show you guys some of the grafting and some of these enormous trees I've got, but almost can't see them at this point. And that's how the weather always is in this game. I tell you, when I settle down sometimes to do like a tutorial video or something, literally like fog will settle in or there'll be a drifter portal right next to where I'm trying to record. Oh, it always happens. It's always a struggle, but alright, so let's see. Yeah, look at this fruit here, people. 200 satiety, good for 160 days, and that's in my backpack. Wait till I put it in a proper cellar, you know? Cold storage, oh, this stuff. And if nobody objects, we might actually do a little bit of cooking today with this, too. Okay, let's see. So many branches. We're already up to a stack and a half. It's pretty good for one tree. You can see it's a pretty massive tree, though. Okay. Okay. I've got a few other varieties of trees in this orchard. Like you can see the olive trees over here, just past this one. Those are really just for grafting. Basically, those are only around here so I can graft breadfruit onto those. Because grafting, of course, if you're unaware, actually has a better chance to take than just planting a cutting in the ground, believe it or not. So it is a superior method of propagating your most valuable orchard trees. All right, it looks like the fog kind of settled or passed a little bit. But yeah, so this is an orange tree right here that has some breadfruit grafted onto one of its limbs. There's a few others too. Got some pomegranates. Yeah, this is one that's been successfully grafted here. Unfortunately, no fruit just yet, but go ahead and grab this. Why not? Pomegranates, delicious. We can make some grenadine with this stuff if we juice it and let it just ferment. Oh yeah, turns into grenadine. All right, that's good enough. I don't need a bunch of those. We're really here for just the breadfruit, but let's go, people. Thanks for coming by the stream, everybody. Doing one of the rare YouTube streams. All right, I think we're good. Oh, no, a little bit more. A couple more spots here. Yeah, it just felt like mixing it up. Normally I'm streaming over on Twitch, and if you guys are interested in following me over there, the link is down in the description. So, all right, here we go. Beautiful. That looks pretty good. Let's head back through our portal. Bada boom. We've got a really amazing mod called the Translocator Relocator mod here on the server. And you can see it allows us to move, pick up and move translocators and then link them together so that we can literally just, set up these portals to wherever we want. This one goes to my cellar. This one goes to a location where we've got salt, the residence archives. Over here we got people's bases and stuff. Oh, speaking of bases, let's take a little trip over here. Yeah, I wanted to show this one off. This is Hube's place, Hube's farm. There it is. The main hub. Yep, over in the distance we can see Andy and Nitro's windmill. But Hube's place is coming along pretty nicely, I think. I like this little raised walkway they've got. Yeah, we've got some beams here for accent. That's kind of nice. That's a nice effect. Going up the stairs like that almost looks like a railing somewhat. Yeah, look at this. This is good. This is good. Oh, this is interesting. With this really nice chiseled spot. Wow. Look at that. We got symmetry on this here. That's interesting. Chiseling job for sure. This too. I like that. All right, let's go up to the top. Looks like this is maybe still a work in progress. Not 100% sure what we've got going on, but wow, that's cool. Okay, so we go up and around, and we're in the house now. Nice, nice. We won't go through a storage stuff, but oh, little balcony. I like this redwood. I always comment on the redwood. It looks really great. All right, close up the doors. Yeah, Hube's got a really nice place here for sure, for sure. Look at this chiseling job on the fencing. Oh, I like the balcony. This is great. Got a nice little view of everything. I think we need to build more out in this region. We talked a little bit. Hey, what's going on there, HD? How you doing, my friend? Yeah, we talked a little bit about setting up maybe like a little town square where we all build a little house or a little shop or something. I can put my food there and other people like our tailor can sell their tailoring stuff. But if we do that, I think it needs to be kind of in this location because there's a lot of good flat area. And yeah, I like how everything's kind of getting built up, in this area. We've got Whist lives over here, our tailor. Yeah, all right, so drop down a level. Boom, boom, boom. Thanks for coming by the stream, everybody. Appreciate you. We got some fruit trees going. Oh, yeah. Hube's been busy. Hey, Herp. Oh, that's right, Herp. What's that behind you? What is that? What do you got there behind you? Oh, he's got a little blue 2.0. This is so fun. I laughed so hard when I saw this. Check out chat. We've got a friend named Little Blue 42 in chat. Is one of our Patreons. They're all here on the server and stuff. And Herb named his little familiar Little Blue 2. Look, it's going into hibernation mode or something, just curled up real tiny there. Hey, what's going on? Shane Olsen's 3D Character Workshop. Hello. Hey there, been watching your channel lately. Happy to catch you streaming. Thank you. I'm glad you could make it, my friend. Appreciate you coming by. Oh, look, he's petting it. He's petting it. I don't think I can pet it, though. Does it let me pet it? No. But that's okay. Pretty fantastic. Oh, starting to meditate. So this right here, the little familiar, is part of the Rustbound magic, which we looked at right at the beginning of the stream. But yeah, it's a really fantastic mod that we just recently added to the server. It's given us something new to kind of play around with and experiment with, so it looks really great. And this is, I think, the first familiar on the server. Little Blue right there. Little Blue 2.0. There he goes. Yep. It's kind of like the pets. They'll follow you around and stuff, but I don't think that we've determined if it actually has any benefits or not. Like, I don't think it gives us a buff, or I don't know. We haven't determined that yet, but I don't think anybody on the server is like an expert with the magic mod. We're still, all of us are kind of learning it together, but they're a little bit too slow, aren't they? Yeah, especially on our road surface and stuff. Come on, little guy. Yeah, he's definitely not keeping up with you. Of course, you're way faster than I am, Herp. You move pretty quick, buddy. Is Rustbound working? I'm tempted to try it. Yeah, it is. Let me step back to the house. I'll show you my... I have very little magic stuff, but because I just got started in it. We literally just installed it on the server the other day, but I'll show you what I got going on here. And trust me, everybody that's tried it so far is really enjoying it. But so we've got this book. This is the Manual of Magical Arts here, and when we open it, you can see it presents us with this crazy looking window right here. I love magic mods in Valheim, so it sounds super fun. It is. So far, it's been a lot of fun. And this is the achievement screen, or discoveries. So as you make new achievements and discoveries, they'll be listed here. Like, use a rusty dust to unlock magic. That's like the first thing you do, basically. Hey, Jesse, what's going on? Oh, you're not late at all. We just started 15 minutes ago, so... just getting started, my friends. And let's see here. There's a whole section you can read through and stuff. Yeah, this is the Rustbound magic mod that we're looking at here. And if you go too far into the book, it says your eyes can't focus on what is written here. So like these will eventually unlock as you become more and more powerful in your magic and stuff. But pretty cool. So far I only have one spell. I've got this apprentice staff. Is that astral sorcery? Pretty much. It's got a really interesting screen on it. This is really just our achievement screen. This is just kind of a background for it, but I'm not 100% sure what different kind of magic schools there are. I actually haven't read through this much, but I've just been playing around with the plants and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, let's go around and think. I think only Herb says there's only 4. Let's go see if we can find some more of the magical plants and stuff, because that would be the best thing for me to plant some more seeds and crap. But let's put this fruit away. We're gonna warp over to the top of my mountain. I've got a cold storage cellar up here on top of a mountain, so this keeps it. Oh, there's a rabbit in here. This keeps everything extra fresh. Actually, I don't think it's quite cold enough. Look, it's only down to -8C. I think we need that to be -10 for it to get the maximum storage bonus. So I might have to rethink this storage here, but we'll not worry about that later. Yeah, all right. So put that away. Let's hop on back. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll head outside. I got so many sheep, people. It's crazy. All right, so let's go see if we can find some flowers. Now, hold on a sec. I don't have much food. Let's grab a little bit of food. Look, my fruit bars are actually starting to go bad. Wow. These are the first fruit bars I made on the server, and these are starting to go rotten. 42% spoiled. That's all right. We'll just eat them. Eat them. Too valuable to let those things just rot. Alright, so let's go look around. What kind of rift activity? So we need to find rifts. Temporal rifts are like the first step in unlocking the magic, basically. Well, it's one of the first steps. But since we've got calm activity right now, we might have to wait a day until that activity picks up a little bit. But not to worry. I tell you what we'll do while we wait. Let's plant some rice, people. I got to get this rice in the ground. If I don't, we'll have a bunch of hungry colonists, people who are hangry. That's what I'm thinking of, hangry. All right, this is not going to do the whole thing. I've only got about a stack and a half of seeds in my inventory, but appreciate you guys coming by for a little multiplayer action. Only a couple of us on the server now, but we got a few of the members are on vacation at the moment. I'm sure some folks are just at work and whatnot. Okay, let's drop the rice seeds in the ground. I had to kind of wait on these. If these get too cold, it doesn't ruin them, but they only get 50% the yield, so cabbage should be okay. The rice, really I should be probably growing this down south by my orchards, yeah, by my breadfruit, but I've grown it up here before. You just got to be careful and make sure you don't plant it too soon. But even if it does take some cold damage, it's not the end of the world. I've actually got tons of rice already. I'm just doing a little bit of a crop. Yeah, I've gotten to the point now. Let's see, we're on year 4 in the server. So I've gotten to the point now where I'm really only growing a few different things each year. Cabbage, rice, obviously the breadfruit, but that's down south. All right, so we're looking good. We got that planted. Let's take a little trip. Let's see here. I just want to kind of look around, see maybe we get lucky and actually find, what's it called? One of the rifts. I'm going to grab some flowers too. Flowers are actually important for the magic. Okay. Get a little bit of these. You'll understand shortly why I want the flowers. Well, as soon as we find a portal, you'll understand why that is. Alright. Very good. Now, let's move. Herp's doing some stuff in the blacksmith. Alright, so we'll kind of take a little run just along the road here. There's my tree. See if we spot any kind of portals. Ooh, well, there's a magical creature right there. See that dude floating? Let's take him out. I don't think he'll drop the seeds I'm looking for, but he's still going to drop something. Come here, punk. Where'd you go? Oh, he hit me with something. Tried to. I got him. Alright, we got him. So that's a fire sentry. Cool. Okay, so he dropped shifting fibers and the rusty dust. So that stuff's important. This is all important materials. Which, like I said, we're really looking for the seeds. Old Shane says, have you found the rustband mobs quite difficult? That's because there's mod to tweak them. Really? How does the mod to tweak them work? Does it make them more difficult or less difficult? I mean, honestly, the sentries, like the one I just fought, I have not found them to be a challenge at all. The hardest part is that they float on the off the ground, and I gotta jump to hit them and stuff, but... oh, perfect. Look at that. We got a portal. Nice. Okay, look. Yeah. So we've got an unstable rift bloom here. We'll go ahead and harvest this with our knife. And it's not guaranteed to drop seeds, so that's what we're hoping for, is that these things are going to drop some seeds. So now I'm going to plant my flowers that we just picked earlier around the rift. And if we give it a little bit of time, yep, these will start to change into those rift blooms. Alright, so give it a moment here. Let that change. The main thing is to disable the Ravagers entirely. This sneaky one is silent until ready to explode in your face. Too annoying. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's one I don't think I've encountered yet. So, I'm not, I can't give an opinion too much on that one. Okay. Awfully close to the rift, but not much to do about it. God, I didn't get a single frickin' seed from that. What the hell, man? Yeah, we'll look into that, though. It's good that you let me know about that extra mod. We might have to install that or talk about installing it. We'll see. I feel like I'm doing something wrong with these flowers. So it says knife. Okay, there's a seed right there. That's what we're looking for. See that seed? Rift Bloom seed. That's what we want. And this... Ooh! What did I just pick up? Another seed? Okay. Okay. So now... Let's see. There's more flowers over here. Let's keep going. We got flax. Don't care about the flax. I think it also says that... excuse me. It does something to stones that are near the rift, too. I'm not sure. I don't know if I've actually seen loose stones, though, near a rift yet. Alright, let's plant this. It's a mushroom. Oh, yeah. Lily pads count as flower when they're new. Oh, okay. Nice, nice. Oh, Little Blue just dropped in. Hey, LB. What's up? I made a bow to take out the flying guys. Oh, that's smart. Yeah, that's a good idea. Did the rift just disappear? I think I just lost the rift. Okay, we just lost our rift. Not to worry. We'll keep looking around. Let me get this off my hotbar. Eat this spoiled fruit bars. Little Blue's here. I think it's just me, Little Blue, and Herp right now on the server. But who knows? We might see some more folks pop in. Piglet. We're just going to run around out here for a little bit. See if we can find some more enemies. Some more portals. Maybe I should grab my elk. Could move a lot quicker. Cover a lot more ground on the elk. Come on, little guy. Oh, the horns fell off. Or the antlers fell off the elk. It's okay. It's easier to see. Those antlers are so big, man. They literally can obscure the freaking screen partially. Alright, let's see. We're heading towards Andy's place. Andy and Nitro. Got a bunch of birds on the road. This is the site of the new tavern that Nitro's building. He's going to set up a little tavern. I guess we're going to all get drunk there. Okay, it's those dang Ravagers that explode for 15 damage. Oh, Herp. See, Herp's talking about the Ravagers right now. I don't think Herp's watching the live stream. But yeah, we'll have to talk about that mod that you mentioned, Shane. Let's see. Alright, that's Nitro's place. It's getting a little dark out here. Maybe we'll get lucky and the rift activity will get bumped up. Right now it's low, so it's actually better than it was. Just looking around. Oh, we got a pit here. What's in the pit? He's got wolves in a tree. Why did he plant the tree down there, I wonder? It's interesting. Andy's always got something going on. Dude's always doing something. Alright. Oh, you guys want to see the elephants? Where's the elephants? I think this is the elephants. Got to be real careful around this pit right here. You don't want to fall in this one. And he's got a literal moat around his elephant barn. Alright. Nope, this is the pig barn. Where did he put his elephants at? So I'm wondering about these Ravagers. He's got pits everywhere, this dude. Oh, I hear him. They're over here, maybe? Yeah, I think this is the elephant house. Yeah, here we are. It's an elephant. So he's domesticating these, or at least attempting to. Generation 3, Generation 4 calf right there. And these things can actually be mounted, too, just like the elk. You can actually ride the elephants if you make a saddle and stuff for them, so that's kind of the goal, but it's a long process. Because as I understand it, those elephants have like a really long gestation process. Grab some of these flowers. Okay, let's keep looking around. I don't know, I'm not... I kind of like a mod that would add more enemies. At this point, it's kind of hard to find them. But... I remember somebody mentioning that it felt like the mobs would kind of spawn more when you were just like in one place for a little while. Just kind of stationary. They start to spawn around the player. Maybe because Herp's up here at the blacksmith, maybe we'll see some over here. Let's check around up top. It's starting to get dark too. Yeah, Herp's at the blacksmith. Let's go look around. Anything flying in the sky? see anything. No rifts either here. Like finding the new mobs, it would be cool if there were places that spawned lots to take out. Yeah, exactly. Or maybe like if we could construct like some sort of like, I don't know, obelisk or something that would attract them to like a location. That would be pretty cool. But yeah. Oh well, not to worry, not to worry. We can always do a little of cooking in the kitchen. Some exciting cooking. In fact, there's something specific I want to try that I've never made before. Oh, what's going on? Oh, that's you, Herp. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was you, my friend. I should have figured that out from your little thing. Haven't found out where to farm the Ravagers regularly. Yeah. Maybe could it be that... Do they spawn underground at all? Ever? Just looking up in the hills. Alright, well. Let's put the flowers in our back pocket for now. And we'll definitely have time to find some more, but let's make some candied fruit. Oh, actually, let's go plant these Rift Bloom seeds real quick. So I've got my Rift Bloom garden kind of back here. Boom, this is it. So we'll plant these just like right here. That's good for now. So as soon as those grow, we'll be able to use our little sorcerer's wand on them. Good, good, good. Alright, not too shabby. And, alright, let's see. So, I'm hoping to make some candied breadfruit. And I believe, hello rabbit, I believe what we need for that is the breadfruit, and then we need breadfruit juice, I think. Okay, so let's grab a whole mess of this stuff. Yeah, I've got a lot of it. I don't want it, oops, just put that right into the other thing. I don't want to use all of it, but I do want a nice little substantial amount of this breadfruit to be candied. So, let's head on, no, I need to juice the stuff first, hold on. Okay, and I don't have a bucket, so go back out to the kitchen. Hold on, maybe we can use this one. Okay, I got a few empty buckets. Good. Alright, so what we're going to do is juice up some of the breadfruit. And let's actually look at this recipe before we start just juicing. So I'm trying to make candied breadfruit, which doesn't really matter what kind of fruit it is. We'll look at candied apple as an example. So we need 0.1 liters of apple syrup, and then one of the fresh fruits, one of the apples. And I've tested it, and it has to be the same syrup as the fruit. So you can't do like apple and breadfruit. It's got to be breadfruit syrup and breadfruit fruit. So anyway, that's why we're juicing this stuff. Normally I would never juice the breadfruit because it's way too valuable as just an ingredient on its own. But the thing about the candied fruit is I believe it increases the satiety of the fruit itself once you've candied it, and it gives it healing properties too. So we're going to put that stuff there. I've never seen white juice before. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, this breadfruit is something special. Let me tell you what. I never realized that, because most of the fruit in the game has like 60 or 80 satiety, I think. Breadfruit is literally double that, so it's incredible stuff. Alright, and boop. Make it... See, when we boil the juice down, it makes a very little amount of syrup, so we're going to want probably 50 liters of the juice. Alright. Thanks for coming by the stream, everybody. Just getting started. Having a little fun on the multiplayer. There we go. Grab that. Oh, did I not let it finish? Whoopsie. Yeah, I did a stream earlier today for some Cataclysm. Dark Days Ahead, if you're a fan of that. That should be up on the channel by this afternoon. Alright, there we go. We got the breadfruit juice. Fill it up. We're almost there. Good. And by, of course, putting the mash into the crafting grid, I can dehydrate the breadfruit. and it's still good for some kinds of recipes and stuff for sure. Are you scrolled up in in-game chat? You're seeing our in-game messages about 15 minutes late. 5 to 10 minutes late. Really? No. I mean, yeah, I'm scrolled up. Yep. Should be good to go, my friend. All right, let's see. We got the unsqueezed stuff. There we go. Type something into in-game chat right now, if you don't mind there, Herp. All right, give that a moment. Grab it. One more round of the squeeze. Hey, whoa, thank you, Grums. Thank you. Hello to you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the super chat, or the super hello. Appreciate you coming by. I'm sorry you've been having trouble on the server recently. Let's see here. Herp, did you type anything into the chat there, buddy? Alright, let's see. Just a quick hi. Right on, mapping 0. So that's your third handle that I'm noticing. Welcome, thanks for coming in. Even if it's just for a short time, I appreciate you. Alright, we'll get that. Alright, so we've got 50 liters. That's good to go. Just a super sticker. Gotcha, YouTube Slack. Yeah, I decided to do a little stream on YouTube today just to have some fun and mix things up a little bit. Alright, so let's go get this stuff boiling. I'm going to put it on my back. Whoops, I just sank. Close it up. We'll come out here to the kitchen and start boiling a little bit. Little Blue's back. Little Blue, can you hear me in chat there, buddy? You're still on the stream? Herb said it seems like I'm getting a delayed message. Do me a favor, Little Blue. Enter something into the in-game chat. Hello? Just respond to my hello there real quick, buddy. I want to see if I'm on... Oh, okay. See, yeah, there's no delay. We're good to go, my friend. All right, so... Oh, we're doing the juice. That's right. So let's grab the juice. Put it down. And we'll probably need a bucket to transfer it. Grab 4 of them at once. All right. Fill her on up. Now, this actually does take a while to turn this into syrup. So we'll probably go back out and do some more searching around for riffs or whatever while this cooks up. But once it's done, we should be able to make that candied fruit. So we'll see. Hopefully. All right, put the buckets away. Let's grab... I need the brown coal to get it up to heat, up to the right temperature. Okay, toss it in. Get it lit up. Let's do it, people. Alright, we got that going. So, yeah, we'll give this some time. We don't want to go too far, though, because I don't want to waste that coal if not necessary. Alright, so we got tons of breadfruit. I shouldn't have brought all this much. The famous breadfruit, that's right. I've been sneaking meals with that from your stash when I'm too lazy to cook. Yeah. Have you been to my southern orchard before, Grums? I'll show it to you here real quick. We visited it right at the start of the stream, but it's actually, I'm starting to get quite a bit of breadfruit over there, so if you want, you can pop in and grab some. Boop, boop. Also, alternatively, if anybody on the server wants their own breadfruit cuttings to try and start their own orchard, I can supply those too, because I got a lot of trees over here. Check it out. It's getting dark, but should be able to see this place. Yeah, look at these breadfruit monsters, bro. Look at those limbs. Oh, we got more up top. Look at that. Somebody missed a whole bunch of breadfruit up here. Look at the limbs, man. It grew up to 4 spaces from the trunk. You know, it's funny because the wiki for Vintage Stories says that fruit trees' limbs only grow 2 spaces from the trunk. But it is incorrect. It's probably just outdated. There was probably a time when that was the case, but no more. So many trees. You have 3 cherries at the moment. You're proud. Well, like I said, you probably... I don't know if you live in a region of the world that's warm enough for the breadfruit, but I can easily get you some cuttings. So So let me know if you want to give them a try. Maybe I'm behind, need to reload the stream. That could be Herb. That could be... Yeah, that could be, buddy. Alright, so we got our tree. Like I said, feel free. Come by. I just... the season is pretty much over at this point, so I have to wait till next year. But I've got an obscene amount of breadfruit, so I can always loan some out. Alright, let's go look for some rifts. We've been playing around with the magic mod a little bit, Grums, and I know it's caused you some headache in the past, or in recent past, and I really hope we can get that fixed. You know, I was experiencing a little bit of lag, like some server stutter. I don't think it was anywhere near as bad as what you were experiencing, but one thing that helped tremendously was just limiting my frames per second down to 60. I just capped my frames at 6. Actually, I think I've got it set to 61. But, yeah, max frames per second is 61 because I couldn't get it to go to 60. Skips it, but... Yeah, that actually tremendously helped me because mine was at 75 and I was getting all kinds of stuttering and stuff, but capping it at 61 really helped. It's smooth as butter. Alright, but let's jump through there. Can't grow breadfruit, so it's okay, but so much else to grow. That's true, that's true. Yeah. I like breadfruit at this point just because it is the best. So I'm not bothering with anything less. Alright, let's put this barrel back. Let's go check on our boiling fruit syrup. Okay, how's it going? How's it going? Uh-huh. What? Oh, god damn it. It's bugged out or something. It's not working again. It's done this before. I think I might have too much in here. It might not be a bug. I think it's just too much. Why does it do that? See how it says cold? Even though it might be a bug. This might be a bug. I've had it happen before. Let's try it over here. I'm not sure. I mean, I've been able to successfully, like, boil 50 liters before, so I don't think it shouldn't be the quantity. Real life keeps him busy. Oh, I understand, Grums. No worries, no worries. I just know that, it says it's extinguished. It's probably because I took the coal out of it, but... Alright, so let's grab some more here. Apparently I have to keep a constant eye on this, or else it won't work. See, this one's working. This one's not. I have no idea why. Oh. See that? It is changing it. Every time I put it in there, it cools it down. Maybe it was too much. But then why is it working up here? Yeah, it's working up there. Oops, god damn it. Oh my god, you know what I just did? I just dumped all that juice out. I picked up the thing by accident and it dumped out. Damn it. Damn it. Oh no. Well, god damn it. It wasn't the end of the world. I still got plenty of breadfruit, but that was a terrible waste right there. God. Ugh. I gotta squeeze it again. What a disaster. See, I think it is bugged, and it's causing me a real headache here, people. A real headache. Hey, Acronominants, hello. Welcome, my friend. Thanks for coming by the stream today. We are just getting started. Been going for about 43 minutes. Having a little fun with the magic mod. Then I got distracted cooking, and I just ruined my whole batch. God damn it. Alright, put that away. Oh well, no reason to cry over spilled breadfruit juice, right? Is that how the expression goes? Not really, but... Alright, so once we finish this, or get this started again, we'll take a look around here. Guess it's time to mix a new batch. You better believe it. I gotta squeeze a whole bunch of this. Well, luckily I was just showing off my breadfruit orchard, and it's pretty extensive, but wasting this stuff is never good. It's way too valuable for that. Poor you, such a bad cooking. I know, and to do it live on stream too. It's like that could happen like off stream. Why? Oh, well. Not to worry. All my humiliations are caught live and preserved for posterity. Okay, let's get those in there. Beautiful. We'll just do 50 liters again. Won't take very long. We're almost done. Oh, I'm just trying to make some candied fruit here. It's the whole point of this current exercise. There we go. 40 liters. Well, I learned a valuable lesson today. Squeeze it. Hey, Ryatatsi, hello. Hey, man, I've been keeping my company for the last month while I recover from surgery and hyper-focus on vintage story. Keep it up. I appreciate you. Well, thank you, Raya. I appreciate you, my friend. I hope your recovery goes quickly, buddy. I really do. But thank you for coming by the stream today. Yep, and you can count on plenty of vintage story content on the channel. Absolutely. But, Economics, I'm here rewatching Stargate for the third time. The movie? Oh, that's classic, dude. Classic. I need to go and rewatch the TV show. Isn't there like 13 seasons or something? It's going to be a hell of an investment in time, but the series, oh, no way. Yeah, I'd really love to watch the series again for sure. All right, so we'll just go straight to this one. 10 seasons of SG-1. Okay, that's still a pretty darn respectable run time for... I mean, most of the Star Trek never got beyond 7 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. Unfortunately, Star Trek Enterprise only got to 4 seasons. All right, let's drop some more of this in here. Love the movie. Never seen the TV series, but heard good things. Yeah, it's a lot of it is down to the acting because they really kind of depart from the movie. It gets pretty out there. It's a straight up sci-fi show, but yeah, the acting. You got MacGyver and the other actors. They're really good. They're really good. Hey, Zeeks, what's up? What's up? All right, so let's try this again. Thanks for coming by the stream, everybody. Got some coal on me already. Just having some fun, cooking up some breadfruit syrup. Okay, perfect. It's going. No, I didn't spill any, by the way. Oh, Zeke, it's Degen Andy. What's up, Andy? Welcome, welcome, my friend. Thanks for coming by the stream. Sapphire Arts. Been working out for 13 hours. Just tuned in for a break with a cup of tea. Needed this so cozy. Keep it up. You better believe it, my friend. Thank you, Sapphire. I hope you have a restful break time, my friend. Yes, yes, yes. For anybody just tuning in, we're on our multiplayer server here. We got a few of the Patreons and multiplayer folks in chat with us. Grums and Andy and Little Blue. So thanks for coming by, everybody. Let's see. All right, I'm going to keep a close eye on this. For whatever reason, this one's not working. I don't know why that was. But I'm not going to experiment with it too much because I might accidentally spill it again. All right, let's put that away for now. Andy's on the server. There he is. I don't need to type hello to him. He's literally in chat. Matt Grum says, been at the beach too today. The weather is great. Oh, that's awesome. You know, Lag Monster and his wife are at the beach too. Yeah, I was chatting with them yesterday. They're on a little vacation, but they've been popping on. They said they brought their laptops with them too, so they've been popping on occasionally. But let's see. Stargate is still one of the best franchises with Star in it, in my opinion, with BSG being the closest. So Battlestar Galactica. I mean, I was always a huge Star Trek nerd. I love, not the original series, but I like everything from Next Generation up until like the present, the modern Star Trek. So I like Generation, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, even Enterprise was great, at least the first 2 seasons. Yeah, the 3rd season was pretty good too. But yeah, those are my favorites, with Generation being at the top of that list. Such a shame with the universe ending like that. Really like the... I never watched Battlestar Galactica, believe it or not. Believe it or not. Maybe that's something I should remedy to at some point. Alright, let's go put this away. I'm afraid if I walk away from this cooking pot, it's going to stop working. For some stupid reason. Let's go check on our sheep. I've got a barrel of milk here. We need to... Look, I don't have enough cheese, people, okay? I need more cheese. So let's go make some. And I did thanks to the help of Grums in chat, I finally learned how to make blue cheese. And it's actually not that hard. I was really way overthinking it in my first couple of attempts in my single-player Let's Play series. Little Blue, I need more cheese. All right, we got like one sheep in here that can be milked. Let's get that. Did I get it? Come on. It gets real annoying when there's a bunch of them like this. And one thing I've learned is that they congregate over in this corner because that's the closest part to the outside. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, see how they're all congregating in this corner and there's like none on this side of the wall, except for that dummy. It's because this is like, there's like, if I dug this out, there's like 2 blocks from the outside. So for whatever reason, they definitely are drawn to like the outdoors. It's interesting. I was wondering if like I could use that as some way of corralling them or something. Wish there was a wiki for Rustbound Magic. Yeah. I wish that was the case for a lot of the with a lot of the mods in Vintage Story, but well, I tell you what, my friend. As we get more and more, you know, accustomed to it, I probably will think about making a video for it at some point. Maybe at least like a starter video, you know, help people get started. But yeah, all right, so we'll pop those on. Let's go check on our syrup. It's probably not working. It's probably broken. I really need a lot of Ravagers. I need something they drop, and I need a few of them. And I need a few of them. Okay. It's working. It's weird, though. It's capped itself at 900 degrees. That's odd. Because the temperature here is 1100. But I don't think we need this anymore. Use a couple of these things. I don't know what's going on with these cauldrons. They're very finicky, I guess. I'm not sure. Yeah, somebody in chat earlier, Andy, said there's a mod that tweaks the Ravagers. It actually removes them altogether, I think they said, because they can be, some people consider them to be too difficult. But I don't know how you would go about getting that loot then, you know, if we removed them like you're talking about. But I just don't have much experience with the mod yet, really. Gotta go cook some supper. All right, Little Blue. Enjoy your supper, my friend. All right, so let's peek our head outside. Do we see any rifts or any enemies out here? Still waiting on the syrup, so I don't really want to go too far, but not seeing anything. Oh, there's one. Look at that. All right, how do we get him down? I don't have ranged, but I think if we get close, right, will it aggro on me? Come here, come here. Yeah, yeah. Challenge you. Bro, what the hell? They're pretty hard to hit because they fly, but there we go. Leave it to the Steel Fox. Like a little bobber. Okay, we got a crystal. Is that one of those rust crystals? Yeah, we got a small rust crystal. Don't ask me what that's for, because I don't know. But it's not even the Ravagers are difficult. They're just sore losers because they explode. Yep. I'm with ya. I'm not seeing any more, so we'll go on a little hunt for them, too, once this cooking is done. Can't leave the kitchen. That's something look, the temperature's actually dropping now, I guess because of this. But yeah, it's one thing I learned in real life from cooking is when you're in the middle of cooking something, don't walk away from it, you know. Don't go into the other room. Don't leave the house, of course. Hell, if you're boiling noodles, you're probably safe, but all right, let's see here. So let's go back into the entry for candied fruit, since that's what we're going to be working on, and it's almost ready. Let's look up candy. And I'm going to be doing breadfruit, but the recipe is effectively the same for pear or whatever. So we need 0.1 liters of syrup and then the regular fruit itself. And it does have to match, as I mentioned earlier. I've already experimented and tried like different syrup with a different fruit. Doesn't work. Hey, Alan B, what's going on? Just purchased Vintage Story about a week ago, and I want to say you appreciate the how-to videos. Well, Alan, you're welcome, my friend. I appreciate you tuning in and watching those, buddy. Yes, yes, yes. I actually really enjoy making them, too, so you can definitely count on a lot more to come. In fact, I've got a list of some of the subjects I'm going to be covering in upcoming videos. One of them is how to make blue cheese. I also want to make another mod preview, like a mod showcase for the Stone Bake Oven. That's this oven setup that I've got here. This is a really cool mod. That's what it's called, is Stone Bake Oven. So I'd like to make a video on this at some point. Oh, and then we're going to make a video on sushi. How to make sushi, because I just made soy sauce in a recent video. Also, Andy was talking about he discovered a way to make obsidian in the game by running water and lava, so I'd like to do that. Yeah, so I'm always trying to come up with more ideas, my friend, but appreciate everybody dropping by today. Alright, so this is almost done. Let's take that. Waste that if we can avoid it. It's a race against time. Will the fire burn out first, or can we get our syrup done? Andy says, yeah, I can actually show you on the server. You got to oh, it's already up and running? Oh, hell yeah, let's go look at that. Let me finish this, Andy, but yeah, for sure, dude. You already got it going. Awesome, I just finished your how-to on sausage and saw the oven set up. Yeah. You know, the Stone Bake Oven is much more efficient. Number one, it can use different kinds of fuel. So you can put everything from charcoal to peat to actual firewood in this. Not like the stupid fire clay ovens that only accept firewood. It's much more fuel efficient. So just like, what is it, 7 pieces of firewood going to fuel? 7 pieces of firewood in this will cook up way more than it would in like a regular fire clay oven. So, and you can make these really, really big. I've got 6 cooking surfaces, but I mean, you could do 8, 10 of them if you want. It just gets less effective, harder to heat it the bigger you get. But anyway, like I said, I'm definitely going to do a separate video on that, I think, at some point. So, all right, crap. This bucket, I need this barrel here. All right, grab this barrel. Okay, so, wait, how did it say we make this? I looked at the ratios, but then I didn't look at what it's actually cooked in. Okay, so it's back into the cauldron. Okay. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Oh, can you do a preview of the Ancient Tools mod, too? I'm really enjoying that one. It gives leather earlier without the use of fat and much more. Ryu, that's a good suggestion. It's actually a mod I've not personally ever played with, so I would definitely have to do a bit of research for that one, but I'm totally okay with that. God, 50 liters of syrup or juice boiled down into 12.5 of syrup. That's like nothing. Dangies. All right, well, enough crying about it. Let's get this set up here. Oh, I got pasteurized milk. Let me drink that. I've only got 16 on my oven. No, I hate the clay ovens. You love them, even with the low. Yeah, I just got so sick of them. Making all the... Oops, that's the syrup. Okay, yeah, I just got really tired of them. All right, so 1 liter. Let's do a full bucket's full. 0.1, so... Wait, we don't need that many. We'll do 6. And that should allow me to... Where's my breadfruit? Let's grab a couple stacks of that. Okay, so this should do it if we put... Yay, candied breadfruit. All right, let's toss that in there. Should be already lit. Good. Let's do it. Awesome. I just finished. Okay, let's see. Silver steel swords are ready. Oh, nice, dude. You're making some silver steel. What's that? I didn't even know that was a thing. Is that part of like a new mod or something? Silver steel. That's crazy, dude. Are they falks? Is it a falks? Because my falks is about to break. I need a replacement for it. All right. Let's try this other one here. I don't know if this is going to work. This is working. We'll try this. Shows the tooltip is working, but that didn't matter last time. Grab some more of this here. Steel swords with a silver plate for decoration and durability. Yeah, it's a Falks. They're on the wall at the windmill. Sick, dude. I'm going to go grab one. Thank you. Appreciate that, Herb. Very helpful, my friend. Very helpful. All right. And comedic gold. Naming that little freaking blue locust little blue is the funniest thing I think I've seen all month. All right. That's lit. So we had a problem with this one. God, it's still doing it. See this? It's literally heating up down here, but it shows that it's cold. So it's not actually cooking like this one is. There's definitely something wrong here with this. You know, I get this weird suspicion that it might be this painting. Am I crazy for thinking that? No, that wasn't it. Okay. Yeah. I guess I was crazy. Why is it not working? It's really weird. Alright, well, we'll just grab the fruit out of it. Let's grab that, and let's take it down all together. Here's what we'll do. We'll put it on this side. Maybe this will help it. I don't know. I'm just trying stuff at this point. I thought I just picked it up. Wait, what? Oh my god. Oh lord. Sometimes the game, like the controls on the inventory stuff, really just befuddle me. Alright. There we go. And in we put 60. And then 6 liters. Tooltip pops up. Alright, let's light it. Let's see what happens here. If this is successful, we'll go grab one of those swords. God. It's not working. Is there something wrong with this cauldron? It is just not functioning. Huh. You know, and it's happened before, but somehow I was able to get it to work. Or I think I was able to get it to work. God damn it. Yeah, I'm mystified by that, people. Well, went to all that trouble of pouring out 2 cauldrons, and one of them doesn't apparently work. Which is weird, because it has worked in the past. I know that. Alright, either way. Enough crying about it. Let's focus on this. Alright, that's going very slowly, but it's working. And let's put away that. It's really just for proof of concept. If this works, I might whip up some more of this stuff, but for right now, I just want to test it. See what this candied fruit looks like, how it comes out. What it'll be like with some peanut butter. Oh, it sounds good. Making me hungry. Alright, let's grab some food for ourselves. Good. The cauldron does not like you food taste. Oops. I don't know what's up with that thing. I really don't. Let's look at it one more time. I want to pick it up in my inventory and see it. Wait a second. It says it has 20 liters of pasteurized milk in it. Oh, that's why it's not working. I must have left this. I was making yogurt. I was attempting to make yogurt starter at one point, and I must have left some of the pasteurized milk in it. Oh my god, that's what did. That's it right there, people. 100% guarantee that's the problem. Let's grab some more of this. Let's test this. Let's test it. Yeah, that's gotta be it. That's so weird though, because it didn't show the liquid in the compartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would think it'd show that. I guess because it was finished. Because, like, the product had actively finished itself? I don't know. Either way, weird, but not to worry. We're going to manage here, people. All right. Yep, look, it's working. Drink it. I should have. My dairy nutrients is almost full, though. It's not a big deal. But yeah, that's what it was. Needed to empty it. Yep. It's my various liquids in here. Alright, so, sweet. We figured out the problem. And it all just kind of came down to picking it up and looking at it, you know. When in doubt, just like read stuff. That's what I always say. Boom. You know, that's something I learned playing RimWorld, which is another game that you can have tons of mods in. Like, I often play RimWorld with like hundreds of mods installed. But one thing I learned, and it was like a general rule of thumb, whenever something seems to be a bug, 95% of the time it's actually user error. It's not a bug. It's just something I'm doing wrong. And maybe that percent changes with other people. Like if you're a smarter person than me, that percentage is probably lower. But, all right, wait, why did I come out here? Were we going to go back to the orchard? No, let's look around real quick. We're looking for enemies. Oh, I also want to get that sword too. All right, let's go back to the windmill real quick. Oh, thanks for coming by the stream, everybody. Doing one of the rare YouTube streams today. Herp's sitting up here. Well, little Blue, the locust, just chilling. Yeah, this place looks great. With all the tables and organization. It's a far cry from where it was when we first started. Look at these. Oh, look at that shield, too. Hold on a second. Let me look at the shield side by side. Oh, bro's breaking out rare quality stuff. Okay, so I've got a rare shield here and the iron shield. Durability is higher on my iron shield. This one absorbs a little bit more damage, but only half of a hit point. I think I'll stick with the iron one. So we'll just put that... Oop, I want two of them. Put that back. Now let's look at the swords next to you. Now this is a cool looking Falx. It says it's silver, but yeah, it definitely has the durability of a steel weapon. Oh wow, it's actually got an improvement on attack power too. Not bad. Half for melee, two more for range. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Maybe I should take one of the blackguards. I like the little chess piece or the little rook on the front of it too. Alright, we'll switch that out. I'll just put this somewhere. Sick! We got a brand new weapon. Oh yeah. I like the look of them. I didn't even know that you could do that. Like make a silver lined Falx, steel Falx. So is that part of a mod then? Oh. Sorry to drop out a bit. Anything I missed? Acronominus. Well, I figured out what was wrong with my cauldron. Other than that, not too much. I just picked up a badass new sword, thanks to Herp. We've got a silver steel Falx here. Rare quality. This thing's nasty, and I love it. You can use gold plates too, but gold be rare. Yeah. No, it is base game. Interesting, dude. Yeah, let me show you my cauldron. I got two of them. All right, we'll just hang these up right here real quick. Yeah, the cauldrons are not base games, so this is part of a Culinary Artillery. You can see it. This is, you need to make a cauldron mold. There's actually two different sizes. This is the large size. You can also make smaller versions. Oh, good. We did it. We got candied breadfruit, people. Look how delicious that looks. Oh my god, look at the satiety on that. 320 for one piece of fruit, and see where it says 1 HP? That means it gives a healing buff too. You'll get 1 HP for like a very short amount of time. It's like a heal over time. But that's sick. All right, let's switch that over. So we're going to wait for this to finish. And we're going to make some breadfruit, or some breadfruit bread. Actually, that's what we're making, is breadfruit bread. All right, so we'll grab some rice flour. Okay, I'm using rice because it has the highest satiety of the grains. So if you want to make the best, like most potent bread in terms of filling, then use rice. Alright, so let's get some water here. Oh no! Andy got killed by a Nightmare Drifter. Andy! You okay, buddy? You gonna be able to get your corpse? Alright, let's get this. Probably down there trying to explore and find some magic. My step up guy. I think it resets every time you log in and out, doesn't it? I was under the impression you had to do that each time you logged in and out. I could be wrong. You'll get it? Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy boy, no problems. Let's, I won't go too crazy with this. We'll just do 2 stacks worth. That's good enough. Yeah, because this recipe takes quite a bit of fruit, so we might not actually have enough. But we'll manage. I can always use the regular fruit, too. Alright, are you done over here? Yay! We did it. We made a buttload of candied breadfruit. The best stuff in the universe. God. I hate these things. Okay, let me just do this manually. Alright, so we got 2 mixing bowls running full strength here. The wind is going pretty good. Let's pop in the bread. So we got some raw dough. And then we're going to drop in all across the board. Look at that. Damn. God, this stuff eats through the fruit so quickly. How are you so unlucky with onions? Almost every batch I bring home has at least one with those squishy... Oh, you're talking about in real life. I'm sorry for that, Ack. Let's see. Yes, I am a witch now. You're welcome, but let it be known, Nitro Andy and Cass can probably make you legendary Great Fox. That's no worries. You know what? I think that there's actually a good chance that, like, once this one breaks, I'll give it to Knight to repair it, and he can still increase the rarity just by repairing it too. So that's still a possibility that he could turn this into a legendary one. All right, so we're getting some delicious fruit bread, fruit dough. Yeah, this is going to be some superfood here, people. Empties your mana. Dying empties your mana. Damn, bro. So you gotta literally, like, go in there and get your corpse back with no mana. Yikes. You got 73 mana to recharge. Is there a way to speed it up? I feel like you told me that already. Alright, let's check on our things here. This is rocking and rolling, going real nice. I'm just going to let that finish. Not that you know of. Yeah, I know. Andy's been going nuts on the magic mod. He's the one who gave me my initial boost. So I appreciate you, buddy. Alright, so we're going to grab some of this peanut butter because we're going to be using that in a little while. Let's grab just one of these buckets. Just one of them. Alright. Grab the peanut butter. Okay, so we've got a little bit of the bread. Not quite ready to light up the ovens yet. Hold on, let me see how much of this I can actually get in here. Damn. I think what I'll do... I'm going to save this candied breadfruit. I'm going to make some more of it. Yeah, let's just save this dough too. I was thinking about just using the regular breadfruit, but I mean, it's actually, now that I see how good it turns out when you candy it, I don't think I'm going to use the regular breadfruit if I can help it. Alright, but we can make some of this bread. So, let's put a little bit of wood into our beautiful little stone bake oven. You guys are going to get to see this thing in action here, people. Alright, so we've got the wood in the middle part. Let's light it up with the torch. Yeah, and you still get those almost rotting ones. That is disappointing. I would take it back. Because if you got one in there, it's almost certain that most of them are going to be rotten. You know, you leave one little rotten piece next to the good stuff, it'll all turn to crap. Alright, so let's let this preheat. I gotta jump up real quick. The easy bake oven, that's right. That's what it should be called. I'm gonna jump up. I'm gonna step away for just 60 seconds, guys, and I will be right back. But don't go anywhere, because the stream will continue. And I'm back. Alright, thanks for waiting for me, guys. Let's get this bread on the oven. Alright. Access didn't the Easy Bake Oven scalp some kids? I don't know about scalping them. Might have. Andy, Hammer Expert 2, Master Smith 1, or Machine Learning 1? Ooh. Talking about the metalworking tree. What's machine learning? You can share your smithing knowledge with Helve Hammers, and they can profit some from your abilities. What does that mean exactly? I would go with that one. That sounds pretty crazy. Hell yeah. Alright, so I want to make sure I don't burn or char this stuff. Not like it's the end of the world, but I don't really want charred bread right now. Not really going for charred stuff. So, the cauldrons. Glad we figured out that little problem. Let's see. I think I can make items for me. I don't know if it gives rarity or not. I don't have the Master Smith yet because I'm not interested in it. What's that one? Your heavy hits move up to 2 voxels to appropriate positions instead of just spreading them. Yeah, that doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't... I mean, doesn't seem that great, does it? It's almost like, why would you call that one Master Smith? Should be like better heavy hits or something. Alright, there we go. That batch is done. Yeah, but you can see these ovens will cook up anything that the regular fire clay ovens can cook. And they're just so much better. Oops. Get that off there. Alright. We don't have a lot to cook. Did I seriously end up with an odd number? Oh, I think that's... let's look at my cooking tree over here. I've actually got a point in cooking, and I don't really know where to put it. I hate egg timer. Egg timer sucks. I've tried that before, and I unlearned it. I guess, but machine learning does the same thing and takes you out of it entirely. Interesting. Yeah, I've got almost maxed out here on my cooking tree. Okay, so once that's finished, we'll wait for that batch, but we're going to put these back into the mixing bowl, and we're going to slosh some of our peanut butter into the mix. Look at that. And it will make syrup-covered fruit bread, people. Now just wait till you see the quality of this fruit bread here. Just wait. Oh, I don't mean to brag, but it's going to be impressive. Especially with this can. Okay, that's ready. No, that's part baked. Damn it. What am I doing? Picking up stuff too early. Oh, god damn it. I get out of the rhythm when all I have is 3 pieces. Throws me off. Alright, part baked. It's almost done. There we go. Part baked. Fruit bread. Alright, looking good. Funny that you're cooking while I'm making some chili con carne myself. That sounds delish. Yeah. You know what I'd like to actually try, too, in today's stream? Maybe we could whip up some sushi. Do you guys want to see me try and make some sushi? I've never tried that one, and it's one I want to do a cooking tutorial for eventually. But I feel like I've got to at least make it once, you know, before, or a couple of times probably, before I make a tutorial for it. So I did... No, not in real life. Just in the game, I mean. You can make sushi in game. I did make a bunch of soy sauce already. So I've got a barrel full of soy sauce. And I also have a bunch of seaweed. I was collecting seaweed, too. So we could possibly... Alright, look at this bread, people. Take a look at the quality. Legendary fruit bread. Let's go. So this stuff is good for 108 days. When it's eaten, you get 160 grains satiety, but then look down at the bottom where it says the extra nutrients. Oh yeah, 1,630 fruit with 6.5 HP, so that's a healing buff. Every second you will regain 6.5. Actually, I don't know if it's every second, it's just like every tick. But we got some grain, even a little vegetable, which actually comes from the peanut butter. Because there's some sort of oil in the peanut butter, which I think is giving it that little bit of vegetable. And then the protein comes from the peanuts themselves. So, I mean, this thing really almost covers the gamut except for cheese or dairy, obviously. But that might be the highest healing buff I've seen on a single piece of food, 6.5. That's some good stuff right there, people. All right. Make me hungry just look at it. Let's put that in there. We'll finish off this batch. Then we'll move on with our lives. Okay, so let's take a look in the handbook at sushi. Let's just look at it. Sushi roll. Look, there's a whole shelf and stuff for this. Oh, there's a deluxe sushi roll. Honey. There's a bunch of different kinds. I can literally make a shelf just dedicated to storing sushi. That's crazy. All right, let's look at just a regular sushi roll. So we put her in our mixing bowl with rice, dried seaweed, salt, and fish. Pretty straightforward. And then you can put it back in there with honey. Interesting. What is a deluxe sushi roll? Wait. It's a regular sushi roll, and then you put some soy sauce on it. Oh, okay, or some syrup, and that makes it deluxe. Interesting. Okay, so what we really probably need to do is make the seaweed. Hey, look at that. I reached level 24 in cooking. All right, so yeah. We're going to need to go get my seaweed. Where did I put that? I can't remember. Okay, we're doing good here. No wasabi? No, unfortunately no wasabi. Yeah, that's sad, isn't it? But I do have soy sauce, so yeah. I know that's only half of the equation when eating sushi is the soy sauce, but at least we have that, you know? I wonder if there's anything similar to wasabi in the game. Not really. I don't think there's any horseradish or really anything spicy at all. Ramsey would not be happy. I know my cooking is pretty damn high, dude. And at this point, I don't think I'm going to be placing any more of the points either. Because, like, yeah, I don't like Happy Meal's no good. Happy Meal is the one that will add poisonous mushrooms to the food. This was an issue I had early on when we first started the server. See, it says you have a 10% chance, an additional 1% to add an additional random ingredient when you cook, and that also includes poisonous freaking mushrooms, which is bizarre. I don't know if that's even intentional, but yeah, Cora, this is a mod called XSkills. I actually did a video on it recently, and I highly recommend it. If you've never played with it before, definitely go check it out. But maybe I can get that link for you real quick. In my video, I kind of cover the basics. I don't go over a lot of the I don't go over a lot of the actual like skills because I don't want to spoil it. But we're looking at a few of them right now. So 1 second here, guys. We'll get right back into it. Yeah, but this is one I really recommend. I mean, it adds so many cool options and abilities. And, you know, some people rightly say that, hey, it can kind of make your character a little bit overpowered. But, well, to be quite honest, it takes you quite a long time to get overpowered. Yeah, check out that video that I put out the other day on XSkills. It'll kind of give you a little bit of background, understand some of the basics there. Yeah. All right. But I love it. I really do. It's become my favorite mod in recent weeks. All right, so let's go grab. Let's get rid of this. That. I know I put my seaweed somewhere. Is it out here, maybe? No. Because the seaweed itself, before it's processed, doesn't have like a shelf life. Here, hold on, did I put it up here? And now I'm blanking on where the hell I put it. Wait. I think it was in this one. Yeah, there it is. See, this is why you don't put crap in just random chests, people. Learn from my mistakes. Alright, so we got our seaweed. Let me put this barrel away. Wait, where did the barrel go? Put it over here. I got no room. Okay, these guys still haven't grown, so we're waiting on those flowers, but not a big deal. Can one make MSG? No, unfortunately, not yet. Not yet. That's something that the mod authors of Expanded Foods have not made yet. But, all right, so let's check out the seaweed. There it is. So we want to first turn it into mashed seaweed, and we do that by grinding. We grind it in a cairn, which is weird, but that's what we're going to do. And luckily I am prepared. I do have a cairn all ready to go. Just one, though. I probably should make a second so I can set this up and do double. Alright, in it goes. It's working. More of a yum yum sauce guy. Oh, I like the yum yum sauce. Yeah. It's yummy. Oh, I'm sorry, Uncle Roger. So, let's see. I think I had something already grinding. Let's go check the windmill real quick. Yeah, we're still limited by what we can build here, what we can cook here in the world, but one day, who knows? Given enough time, eventually they might add every single recipe from the real world. Alright, I've got... What is that, salt? Why the hell is my tooltip not popping up? See that? I can't... It's not showing... Oh, there it goes. It's bone meal. Who put this in here? Who's grinding up bone meal? That's not me. I'll just put it back in here. That's probably my salt. Okay. Someone making bone stock. You saw a really painful video on the weekend. Was it Uncle Roger's? Was it one of mine? Alright, let's move on. Back over here. I guess I could have put my seaweed in that grinder too. Oh. Come here, little magic guy. I've got an awesome sword to show you. Come here. How close do I got to get to you? Aw, what a sweet little hit that was. Little love tap. Go down. Go down, freak. Okay, I got him. What do we get? 3 pieces of shifting fibers. Okay, how's this going over here? God, look at the green, like, mist that's spraying up from this thing. Alright, so we got a little bit of mashed seaweed. Let's just look at this. Take a look at what we do with this stuff. So it's an ingredient for seaweed sheet. Oh, I just put it in my crafting grid. That's super easy. HD's throwing around the F word. Did I say the F word? My bad. Sometimes I do. Okay. Has been pouring the stock down to the drain and straining the bones to keep out to keep. Interesting. I have made bone broth before, actually in large quantities. I've got meat broth over here, but whenever you're making gelatin, you gotta do a bunch of bone broth and stuff. So what they say, I've gone unhinged. Well, that's not true, my friend, because I already was unhinged. You just didn't know that. I just kept it a secret from you. So what is this stuff? What do we do with this? Dried seaweed. Oh, and now we bake it. Okay. That's actually super easy. I thought, for some reason in my head, I thought it was going to take a while. It's going to be a process. Tell you what, let's go ahead and put some of this in that other cairn. We're going to move. Not that F word, it's the 5-letter F word. You know, you guys mentioned Gordon Ramsay earlier. You know, he had a restaurant and a show called The F Word. Did you ever see that? It was before, it was like kind of right before he got super, super famous. But it was an interesting show. There was a little bit of controversy in that show because at one point he would like invite guests and he would serve them in his restaurant. And at one point he invited some vegetarians and he made them a meal, which he claimed to be vegetarian, but it actually had like, I think fish stock or meat or like beef stock in it. But it was mostly vegetables, but he just used some actual like meat stock and it was like a bit of a controversy. People got, oh, a bunch of vegetarians got mad at him. All right, let's see here. Good. It's taking a while, but you think the grinding needed to paste up some seaweed wouldn't be that much, but all right. Many hours of preparing literally down the drain. Yikes. It's kind of like what I did with my fruit syrup earlier. I know it is kind of a rude thing to do. Yeah, that's why there was some pretty crappy some controversy around it, rightly so. I think Ramsey eventually apologized for it and stuff. All right, so we're done with our peanut butter. That away. No, it was intentional. He did it intentionally. It was like a joke on him. It was like a practical joke or something. Okay, let's see. You can still watch some of his F-Word too on YouTube. It's an interesting show. Actually, there are episodes where he'll go to his home, his actual house in England, and like there's a couple of episodes where he actually buys sheep and puts them in his backyard. He's got a mansion, so he's got a huge backyard, but he has like sheep, and I think they even raise a pig in his backyard, and he's got like 8 kids, so his kids are always like there and helping him. What's up, Lag Monster? Yo, buddy, welcome, welcome. We're here doing some cooking in the kitchen and talking about Gordon Ramsay, buddy. You know how it is. Making some seaweed. Gonna do some sushi, buddy, but thanks for coming by the stream. How's your vacation going? Old Lag Monster is one of the Patreons and a member of the server here, but he is currently on the beach. At the beach. Alright, I think we're going to eat some of our delicious fruit bread. Nice. Take a little bite out of that. Okay. Yeah, and if anybody out there is interested in joining the server, it is a benefit for my Patreon. So it's not a public server, but there's a link right now in the chat for my Patreon. If you're interested, you can donate $2, $5, or $10 to support the channel. And of course, that gives you access to the Discord server where we're all at and hang out. And that's where you can get the information on how to log into the Vintage Story server. Do his kids walk around calling strangers idiot sandwiches? No, but there's one episode where they have this cage set up. It's, I guess it's the cage that like the animals like arrived in or whatever. And Gordon actually crawls into, it's not very big. It's like the size of a dog kennel, like a large dog kennel. But Gordon actually crawls in it. And his kids lock him inside, and he's like in it, like, please, he's like begging his kids to let him out and stuff. It's funny. Going great. Just got back to the house. I'm a little redder than I started. Might have overdone the sun. Got to be careful there, buddy. Make sure you wear that sunscreen, my friend. Did I pick that up before it was ready? Of course I did. All right. Who's the idiot sandwich now, Gordon? Exactly. That's right. That's just it, isn't it? You can be as conceited and successful and, polished as you want to be, but your kids are always going to keep you humble, aren't they? All right, so that's still cooking. Looking good, looking good. Working on making some sushi right now, folks. Gonna try and experiment a little bit with this. So I've got the soy sauce, so, I might as well make some sushi. But, unfortunately, I haven't told you about the hardest part yet, and that is going to be actually catching the fish. Because we don't have primitive survival installed on the server. I debated on that one, but in the end I decided against it, although it does make fishing much easier. So, what was I doing? Excuse me, I want to put this bread away, I think. We'll put it in here. So guys, come get some of this rare bread. Or legendary bread, I mean. Look at it. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I'm going to keep a stack of it for myself. Alright, let's go. OHT, have you checked out my gear ratio for my cairn yet? Your gear ratio. Oh, no, I haven't. No, I haven't. I would be interested. Let's see here. Let's go take a trip over to Andy's place. Maybe he can show us the lava, too, that you were talking about earlier. Yeah, we'll deal with this stuff later. Let me put this away. Yeah, this stuff it doesn't have a shelf life on it, which is a little bit odd. Does seaweed in real life last forever? Have like no shelf life? Let's go put some stuff away. I'm walking around with a bunch of crap in my inventory. Get rid of it. Something primitive survival. Yeah, it is a good one. I've got it installed on my... actually, I'm going to keep those. I've got it installed on my solar world, or my polar playthrough, actually. Alright, so that's fine. Flowers still haven't grown. Oh, yeah, I can show off the obsidian generator, too. Yeah, I'd like to see that, Andy. We'll head over there right now, buddy. Not forever in a long time. Like an MRE. Let's see, did you see the one where he's cooking with his mom? No, I haven't seen that one, Lag. I have to check that out. Okay, so let's put this salt and this wood away, and we'll be on the road, people. We're making our way in the world today. Takes everything we've got. Setting aside all your worries. Sure would help a lot. Alright, that's good to go. Let's move. Hey, Little Blue's back. Welcome back, LB. LB. Okay. Here we come, Andy. Through the teleporter we go. Oh, you're going to make some hardtack. Wait a second, hold on. If we're going to visit Andy, I need to bring him some fruit bread. Some legendary fruit bread so he doesn't have to break his teeth on hardtack. Poor guy. Alright, that's good. That's a good stack. This stuff's got some crazy healing buff on it, dude. So if you're out there fighting those nightmare drifters again, you'll be good to go. Alright, we're going to run on this road. This right here, in case you guys have not seen this kind of road before, it comes from the mod called More Roads and Paths. And this stuff right here actually gives us 2 times the movement speed. So it doubles your movement speed. As opposed to like the vanilla stone path, which just gives you 1.3% movement speed. So this is definitely superior stuff. Andy! Where you at, buddy? I don't see your nameplate. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, this is an interesting plinth. Kimberlite. The other way. Uh-oh. Wait, where you at? Oh, I see you. No, that was a Little Blue, I thought. Oh, there he is. Hey-oh. Here, wait, I got something for you. Come here. Blom. Look at that. Oh, there's peanut butter on the ground. Left a peanut butter stain on the road. Here you go. Take some of that. There's temporal path that slaps up to 2... Oh, yeah. You're right, Herb. Hey, Little Blue's here. What's up, buddy? Here, I got you something. Bam. Yeah, you're right, actually. It takes, like, crushed temporal gears and stuff, too. It's wild. It's an expensive recipe. What's it called? Let's just look up Temporal. Sorry, Andy. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff under Temporal. All these magic clothes. Magician's trousers. Here it is. Temporal road. Look at that. You got to crush up temporal gears. You got to have black bronze plates for it and stuff. All right, Andy. Where'd you go, buddy? I'm sorry, I got distracted. Where are we going? Oh, Little Blue's over here. Yeah, Little Blue, I got some flowers, Blue. Hey, Whist is here. Whist, are you in chat? I don't know if I've seen Whist in chat yet. There you go, Blue. You want some of those flowers over there, buddy? You went down? All right, hold on. Let me say hi to Whist. Hi, Whist. All right, here we go. We're following Andy down into the dungeon. This is Andy's torture dungeon. Whoa. Oh, interesting. Jesus Christ, look how fast that's going, bro. Look at the top of it. Look how fast that's spinning, dude. Wait, what are you doing? You've got granite stone in here. You see this thing? This thing mows through the grains. I can believe it, bro. Look at this. So, wait, okay. We've got a clutch and a side gear, and a side gear on the bottom forces everything to be adjusted. Oh, okay. You keep the stone in there. I understand. Helps with the, that is ludicrous speed. Oh. You can donate if we finish a road. What do you mean if we can... You can donate 40 if we finish a road. Oh, you mean 40 of the paths or whatever? Oh, what's this, Andy? Hey, the guy from Saturn's here. What's up, Sat? Welcome, my friend. Andy, where am I going? I don't know. I'm just wandering around now. So this is quite impressive, Andy. This is an insane speed. I didn't really know they could go that fast. Oh, that just goes to a hole that was Gotcha. Look at how fast that's going. I really wish that there was like a reading on it, that it gave us like a number for the speed or something, because that's crazy. Okay, yeah, let's go look at the obsidian generator. Come on, little blue. We're going on an expedition. Where do we got to go? Is it dangerous? I like danger. The Kieran is backed up, by the way. It will always try to spit out on all sides. It regrinds on a failed spit. Oh, he's in a dinosaur world with my son. We're bravely fighting. Read cowering from dinosaurs. Oh, you can donate 40 temporal gears. Right on, my friend. Yeah, that's generous. All right, let's go through. Yay. Ooh, what's this? Manganese ore? What's that? I think I'm standing on the portal. Hey. Okay, so we've got ourselves... Hey, G. Wendy. How's it going? Hi, HD Blur Sister. I love your setup. Taking a mowing break. Welcome, Wendy. Good to see you today. Thanks for coming by the stream. We are over here at Andy's place, looking at his obsidian generator. Okay. So you just sit here and chop... Whoop. Okay. And basalt, too. If you want the basalt. Oh, that's super cool. Yeah, you're going to have to show me how you did this. Doesn't look that difficult, really. Yeah, that's neat. Okay, so we've just got a lava pool. Huh. What is this? Oh, brown coal. Yeah, I like this setup. At some point, you'll have to walk me through how you actually designed this without getting yourself killed. How dangerous is the lava in this game? I've never really played around with it. Like, if I stepped in this, would it be, like, basically instant death or what? There's that for you. I believe it's near instant death, as it should be, really. That's how lava would be in real life. I mean, if you didn't die, you'd, like, lose your limbs or something. So you just blocked it off. You got this one little chute of lava. How'd you get the water beneath it? Teleportation brought to you by Lag's Translocation Services. Screw intervening space. That's right. Just fold it. That's what I say. Just fold it. It looks like Minecraft's Nether. It does. It does a little bit with that lava stuff. I'm glad you're doing well. Good, good, good. Thanks everybody for coming by the stream today. We're checking out Andy's obsidian generator. So he figured out how to redirect this lava into water, and it automatically produces obsidian for him, which is pretty awesome. I've forgotten too. What? Okay, Andy says so. The lava flows into the water and makes it into the obsidian, and the water stays and waterlogs the obsidian block. Oh, I placed the water and then I broke the block behind the water. Okay, interesting. Yeah. So, and again, I've forgotten. What did you say you wanted this obsidian for? Was this for the magic mod? Is that part of the Rustbound mod too? Okay. Yep, it is. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. Andy's definitely gotten into the magic mod for sure. It's the one that gave me all my powers. Oh, I gotta up my step up. Is it working? There we go. All right. Back through the teleporter. Thanks for the little demonstration, my friend. That's impressive. I mean, I didn't even know you could do that in Vintage Story. Obviously, that's like a Minecraft thing, but yeah, that's super cool. And he's got a cool place, too. Let's take a look around his place. Oh, he's got an actual game of Omok. He and I have played it before. We're not going to talk about who won that game, but we did play a full game of it. Let's see. That is awesome. Tinkered with it today and figured it out. Hell yeah, bro. Oops. I don't like to look in people's stuff. All right. Yeah, still work in progress with the house here, I guess. It's not fully finished. I like your upstairs. Ooh, basalt ashlar blocks. And some beautiful chalk next to that. Those two look good next to each other. The white and black. Yeah, I like that. Don't forget the multiple cellars. Let's go downstairs. Show people he's got sub-levels upon sub-levels. I mean, it's like whatever you see above ground is just a tiny percent of what Andy's base is down here. Look at this. I'm going to get lost down here, too. Hello, sir. There's just doors going to these crazy rooms. Maybe you want to lose your mind down here. Don't forget the long distance cellar. What are these? Bucket hooks? What? Holy crap, I didn't even know that was a thing. Wait, what? Food shelves. This right here, this mod, I'm going to have to make a video about food shelves too. I got to write that down actually. Because this mod is pretty impressive with the amount of shelving and stuff. Yeah, we'll do a little mod showcase for food shelves too. I mean, it's not like a complicated mod, but I think there's some folks out there who would be real impressed by the variety of these shelves in this mod. Not much to look at, but feel free to show people my battle dungeon. Where is your battle dungeon? I don't know. I'm going to find it, though. This is it right here. This is the battle dungeon, people, where he fights against charring breads. Now, shelves for seeds, bread. It's got jars for dried berries. Yeah, it's got a bunch of stuff. It's even got, like, those meat coolers and stuff are from the food shelves, too, right? No, Herp has the Herp has the battle. Oh, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. Yeah, Herp, let's look at your battle dungeon, dude. Is that over? Wait, I've forgotten how to get out of here. Is that through your portal, Herp? We'll come check it out. Let's go over there. He's got some sort of automatic mob farm or something. You want to check it out, Andy? You got stuff to do. Getting my bearings mixed up here. Have you looked at purposeful storage? No, I haven't. I've never even heard of that one. A lot of cool stuff in there. Interesting. I have to link that one in Discord to me. We'll check it out and stuff. Dual classing as our ranger druid. That's awesome. Where you at, Herp? Where you at, my friend? Are you up through your portal? Here's Herp's place. Coming through, buddy. I hope this is where you're located. Let me know. I don't see your nameplate. Let's see here. These stones. Eat a little bit. Oh, there he is. Alright. What are we doing? What are we doing? Herp has a awesome castle. Nice steel chain, or scale. I think it needs to be repaired, doesn't it? I can tell it's getting a little bit dinged up there. Looking good, though. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready. I've got my tailored game. Oh, my stuff is pretty torn up, too. I have to have Whist repair it if she's able to. I know she's able. Alright, here we go. Down into the dungeon. Oh, it's dark, bro. Can't see nothing down here. Need lights down here. It is just a tunnel, though, so I guess it's okay. Okay, what are we doing? Is it down there or is it up here? I lost you guys. Where'd you go? I guess it's down. Thank you, Lag. Appreciate ya. I thought that was a tree stem for a second. Down. Oh, down the ladders more. Oh, my bad. I got off too early. Hold on, let me get the shield off my offhand. Pretty deep. pretty deep. Going towards bedrock here. Nice. Oh, look at this. Lord Commander Battle Hoss. Other test. What are you doing to your dogs here? Dude, this is cool. Oh, look at him worshiping. You got a cat over here? Nice. That's smart, dude. So the cat... Oh, yeah, if you're unaware, the cats are from a cat... It's called... The mod is called Cats. But the drifters and stuff actually worship cats. See how this one's over here worshiping? It's pretty crazy. Let me put my shield in my offhand. Sorry, we don't have a lot of light down here. I think that's obviously intentional, so these guys will spawn a bit better, but you guys can kind of see what's going on. At least from the health bars that we got going. Take a little bite of some fruit bread. That'll start healing me up. Nice. I like it. So how quick will they respawn? While we're down here, will we get to see some respawn? It's interesting. Now, I noticed that you did light up this end. What's the thinking behind lighting up like the back end of it down here, Herp? Does that help somehow? Just to see the mods? Okay. I guess that does make sense, yeah, because that way you can kind of see the silhouette. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Man, you really thought this out quite a bit, dude. This is cool. I like it. I have a smaller space to closer to spawn. Okay. Not bad. Does take them a while to respawn, though, doesn't it? So you got to kind of leave and come back, I imagine. Not smaller, similar. Gotcha, gotcha. My bad. You have a similar space close to spawn. I didn't know that, Andy. Okay. Well, when 3 people clean house, yeah, they do die fast. That's true. That's true. I didn't get... Well, that's weird. I picked up some stuff probably while you guys were looting there. I'll drop that for you so you can have that. Interesting. Yeah, that's... So... You just basically cleared a space at a certain level, right? I mean, is there anything else that's like you're doing to help encourage the spawns? I like your idea of the cat. That was a smart idea. Why 23? Is that ideal? Okay, interesting. Yeah. That's another good idea for a video. I'll write that down. Mob farm video incoming. My list is getting real long for videos to make, so it might take a while, but we'll get there. Nightmare. Oh, okay. Nightmare spawn at 23. Gotcha. And of course, that's really the valuable loot. That's where the valuable loot comes from. Where'd you go? Here, I got some stuff here. That's Andy. Where'd Herb go? Okay. I got Jonas Assembly Intricately Wound Spring. You want that? I'll put it in the chest back at the community center. Yeah, he's underground. No worries. Yeah, I really like this castle. This is a converted ruin, so yeah, pretty sweet. Here we go. All right, let's go check out Andy's. Boom. Got to get off the teleport. It's always a little bit of... Oh, crap. Always a little bit of lag between these teleporters. I think it's like that in the base game. Whenever you just use a translocator at all, kind of lags a little bit. It's annoying, but... Alright. I'm with you, Andy. I left my elk back home, but we're good to go. Wait, where are we going? There's a teleporter right here. Alright, so let me check my post office box, see if I've got any mail. Nope. Which way are we going? This way? Hello. Alright, so... Oh, we got another temporal portal right there. Your iron farm is legit nightmare. Hey, Nitro's here. Night's on. What's going on, buddy? I don't know if he's in stream or not, but hello, hello. I lost Andy now. Oh no, I see his mount. Alright, down we go into the iron mines. I haven't visited any mines in quite a while. I don't get out of the kitchen much, people. You know how it is. Start cooking. Hey. Yeah, thanks for coming by the stream, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. Having some fun here on the multiplayer server. Hey, Nitro's going to start working on the coins. Nice. We installed the coinage mod, too, recently. And that's going to help us get up a little economy going. So that should be fun. Alright, so this is Andy's place. I hear something. Shield my offhand. Alright, yeah. So you've got two different... Obviously, they won't spawn over here, but looks like these are connected, basically. Okay, that almost killed me. Yeah, I got to take it pretty slow over here, don't you? So this is interesting. So that from here, when you go down, they will just fall down into the pit. Oh, yeah. God damn it. Okay. That's definitely a dangerous area. Not to worry, though. We'll get right back over there. Wait. Actually, let's go through this portal real quick. I just normally let them funnel in, and I stand in a narrow area so the shivers can't get you. Yeah, those shivers... Oh, damn it. The shivers are really the annoying ones, because they, like, jump around and crap. If they would just stand right in front of you and let you hit them, it wouldn't be so bad. Alright, we'll go to the post office portal. They are some spicy boys. That's right. I need better armor if I'm going to be actually dealing with those guys, but regardless... Yeah, my tailored gambeson is probably torn up now. Definitely going to have to get Wiz to repair that. Okay, let's see. Let's go get my stuff back. Make some legendary chain or scale. Hey, Mika, what's going on? First time catching a live stream. Well, welcome. Thanks for coming by the stream today. I'm glad you could make it. Yeah, doing a rare stream here on YouTube. Normally I stream on Twitch. And if you're interested in following me on Twitch, check the description of the live stream here. My Twitch link should be down there. But we are here on the multiplayer server, just messing around, having some fun. Taking a look at some mob farms that the folks have set up here. Pretty ingenuitive, too. I've got some meteoric chain, and a bellhead will still shred through it, I bet. Alright, there's my loot. Oh, look at the shiver laying right on top of my corpse. Oh, here, Andy, I just picked up your gear. Okay. Offset everything. Not to worry. Oh, yeah. Pretty crazy little setup. Oh, yeah, I see it did wipe out my magic completely. Oh, wow. That's kind of wild. So you definitely got to be careful. Because if you die, it's going to be much more difficult with no magic, you know. Yeah, that's pretty wicked. Cool spot for sure. I'm glad I know about this being so close to spawn, too, because now I can come over here and farm the shivers if I need them, or the nightmares and stuff. Herp, I'll show you where it's at. It's, come over to the pottery barn, Herp. You know where the pottery barn is, what I'm talking about, where the steel furnaces are at? Right by the windmill. Head over there, I'll show you. Follow me on Twitch just now. Thank you, Mika. Appreciate that, my friends. Yeah, normally I stream over on Twitch, but tonight I figured we'd switch it up a little bit and hop on a YouTube live stream for today. It's always fun. Got to darken it a bit more. Yeah, it does seem a little bit bright down there, doesn't it, Andy? I'm coming to the surface, Herp. You're right next to us, Herp. Or is that you on the map? Yeah, you see Andy's elk mount, maybe? I thought that was me for a second on the map. Wait, you lose your magic? It just wipes out your mana pool. Like, you'll regenerate it, I think. It doesn't, no, I don't think it affects the max mana. No. Where'd you go, buddy? I saw you up here. Wait, oh, that's Andy below us. Running around down there. Okay, I just saw Herp over here. Where'd you go? Coming over to the windmill now. By the pottery barn. Alright, head towards... You see my nameplate? It's over kind of by Wist's place here. Yeah, over this way, buddy. So this is the spot of the, I don't know, I guess it's our original iron mine that we first found iron on the server. One of the first ones. Been watching your prehistoric playthrough. It looks very fun. Better than Minecraft. Oh, I agree. 100% better than Minecraft for sure. Yeah, so it's just down this pit. Just head on down there. You can't miss it. For sure. Let's see. Yeah, prehistoric run. Oh boy, it's getting close. Let's see. What is today? Is today Wednesday? Yeah, I'll be streaming over on the prehistoric world on Friday and Sunday this weekend. So make sure you guys check that out if you haven't seen it before. But it's a really fun world with a bunch of dinosaurs and crap. Oh, replaced all my stuff. Yeah, I love those mods. The Legacy of the Phanerozoic by our good friend Laughing Gas. Let's see. Hey, Livio. Vintage Story scratches a huge itch I didn't know I had. I like the way you put that, my friend. That's very poetic. Yes, you're right, too. Like, I did not know what I was missing until I picked up this game. For sure. But I really enjoy it. I mean, technically, I've got 3 different series going for this. I've got the multiplayer server, which we drop in on and, do live streams for. I've also got the prehistoric world, which is a limited life run. So it's basically down to 1 life at this point. But I've also just started a Snowball Earth run, like a polar challenge. But that one's only available on my Patreon for now. But love the food mods and others, too. Yeah. Me too. I love the food mods as well. Came to realize the Vintage Story is what I tried to mod Minecraft to be. That is so true. I've never tried to mod it, but you're right. Like, if I had modding skills and I was like, I want Minecraft to be better, how would I do that? It would be this game. This is what I would make, essentially. Alright, so we're back in the kitchen. You guys missed it early in the stream. We made a bunch of legendary syrup-covered fruit bread, and we started to work on making some sushi, too. So, currently, I've got a bunch of seaweed, and we need to turn it into the dried seaweed sheets here, because this is one of the ingredients for fish, or for sushi. Unfortunately, one of the ingredients I need is fish, and I don't have any, so it's going to be a little bit tricky to get that stuff. Wait, what? Oh, in there. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so put that in the hotbar, or in the crafting grid. Ooh, very high rift activity. That's nice. I used all my flowers earlier. Damn it. Let's put this way. Let's see if we can go get some fish. So I wish I had more stuff, like from Farmer's Delight mods. What does the Farmer's Delight mods add? I'm not familiar with that one, Livio. Yeah, I'm sure you're referring, those are Minecraft mods, I assume you're referring to. God, yeah. Wait, how do we get our mana to regenerate? Because it doesn't appear to be regenerating, like, on its own. It is a Minecraft, yeah. So I don't know if there's because I'm not familiar with that specific one, but there are a lot of there are a lot of mods for growing and farming and stuff. So maybe there's something similar to Farmer's Delight, but I don't know. Again, I'm not sure And if you play Vintage Story, I'm sure you probably looked through the mod database. Oh yeah, that doesn't take long at all. You start meditating. Okay. Oh yes, you have. Yeah. Well, you know, the good thing is there's definitely okay, my temporal stability's gone out of control here. Alright, we're gonna fix that. Yeah, I mean, the good thing is that Vintage Story definitely has a very active and robust modding community. So it's like, yeah, sometime in the future we might see something similar. Hopefully, right? That would be the goal. All right, no worries. Just had to use a little temporal gear to restore that, but we're good to go. Meditation for mana sucks down your stability. I didn't realize that, but no worries, no worries. I did now, so let's put this there. All right, so let's go get some fish. Before we do that, I want to check on these flowers back here. Oh, okay, good. Will mature in about 1 day. Okay, perfect. We'll leave it then. Put that flax fiber away. Wait. No. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Alright. Not to worry, not to worry. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to go out there and try and do some fishing and just end up humiliating myself, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get some little fishies here. Uh-oh. Got a bone torn shooting at me. Let's go. Below the waves. Now, at some point, somebody left me some fish meat as a donation. I don't know who it was, nor do I know how they caught so many of them. I kind of wish there were more options in the base game for weapons. Foxblades is cool and all, but man, I want like a long sword. Yeah, definitely like a variety. Oh, there's one. A variety of weapons would be cool. Alright, now the problem is not actually finding fish normally. It's just they don't drop any. Like, oh, I did get a little piece of meat from that guy. We got one raw fish. Let's go. Yeah, the combat overhaul mods, I use those in my dinosaur and my prehistoric playthrough. Yeah, they're actually pretty cool in a lot of ways. I like that they add a whole bunch of weapons. What I really like about them is the way that you can layer the different armors and stuff. Yeah. I would play with the combat overhaul mod and just turn everything off but that feature. Possibly, because I like that. Well, in addition to the extra weapons and stuff, too. Uh-oh, you're trapped down there, Herb. How'd you get trapped, buddy? You want me to, can I come help you? Let's go save Herb. I'm trying to fish. Oh, see? Three fish we've killed. We've only got 2 so far. Oh, you can't get out because you can't step up? Is it because you can't step up, Herp? If you're having trouble stepping up, then hit the page up button and also hit Alt plus the up arrow. I don't know if that's your issue or not, but that can help. Alright, well, I got 2 goddamn pieces of fish. Currently trying to make some sushi. Oh, hey, I found a whole school of them right here. Let's go. Come here. You're not going anywhere. Now, am I crazy, or did I read that they're going to, like, increase or buff fish in the next big update? Isn't that something that they talked about changing, I feel like? How many lives do you have left in your prehistoric one? I haven't fully caught up. Just 1. Mika, I'm currently down to my last life. So it is a true hardcore playthrough at the moment. And it's very nerve-wracking, let me tell you what. God. Alright, see the drop rates on these? It's ridiculous. I can't wait to see the next story chapter update brings. Yeah, I'm with you there. Hey, Zachary. Wait, what is that up in the sky? Is there something up there? Where? I didn't see it. We'll kill it. There's we have magic enemies that can float around and stuff. Yeah, they're supposed to buff the fishes. Good, 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 good. There's actually a mod that does that too. But I don't have it installed on this world. Oh, the windmill. Yeah, there actually are flying monsters now because we installed a mod called Rustbound Magic, Zach. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that one, so you could possibly see some stuff flying around above me. But come here. Drop them a spot you can reach them. You can't reach. Oh. Nitro's asking about the mob farm. Nitro, if you're in stream, buddy, you got to go check those out. They're pretty cool. All right, so I've got 3 pieces of fish. I want to install some dino mods on the server. I tell you what, if the mosasaurs dropped fish meat, I would definitely install the mosasaur mod. Come here. All right, well, 4 pieces. Woohoo! You just want the mosasaur. I know. You know, I actually saw my very first sea turtle this morning when I was getting all that seaweed that we were just preparing earlier. I saw my very first sea turtle, and that's a mod too if you're interested. There is a mod that adds sea turtles, and we've also got a mod that adds dolphins and one that adds manatees, but I've still never seen dolphins or manatees in the world. But they're out there. They're just, I think, very rare. Let's see, Lag Monster could use some fish feed to work like lily pads and float on the surface. What do you mean by player meat? I know that mosasaurs drop bush meat, if that's what you're talking about. I mean, they dropped that in my dinosaur world, if I think. That's what I remember. Alright, 5 pieces of fish meat. I just saw one, but I don't know where it went. Come here. Boop, boop, boop. Nice. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. It's not much, but at least it's a start. So maybe we can go ahead and just whip up with what we've got here. I don't need to get a whole stack of 64 in order to, like, try the recipe, you know, so... Alright, we will need some rice. I think I'm going to grab some soy sauce too, because that's a step. God, I hope I actually have rice. You know, I've been grinding so much of it. Oh, crap. I might not have rice. Andy! I've literally converted all my rice grains into flour, bro. You got some rice? Yeah. I used it all for bread. Oh, all right. I'm going to come to Andy's. Are you at your place, Andy, or is it there? Can I grab some? In the TL room in the back labeled icebox. Okay. Damn, I left my elk back home. We're going to run. We're running to Andy's. Let's go get... I'm trying to make sushi, people. I had to swim through the lake. Now I got to run halfway across the server. See, Guy from Center was funny when you explained it. You have to explain. Oh, you're just saying mosasaurs kill players. Yes, they do. All right, here we go. Andy! What do you say? What do you say it was? In the translocator room labeled icebox. Okay. We're in the translocator room. There's literally nothing in here labeled Oh, it's in through one of the translocators. I gotcha. Okay, this is his storage. Ooh, nice. Negative 22 degrees C in here. Oh, I just picked up some of your slush. You got random crap just laying around down here. Let's see, what are we looking for? Oh, is this the rice right here? Rice grain, yeah. So how do I get this out of here? Andy, I don't actually know. Oh, there we go. Wait. Do you have to take it out one by one? Oh, there it goes. Okay. I got it. I don't think I need a full stack. Oh, the chest on the right? Ah, I see, okay. It's a little bit different control there, isn't it, than... Yeah. All right, awesome. Thank you, my friend. We'll just take a little bit. I've got some rice planted, too. The meat freezer is... let's go back there. I'll show it to you. Wait, was that the right one? Yeah. That's actually part of the storage shelves mod I was talking about a little earlier. That I think I'm going to make a video for this one, too. It's not storage shelves. It's called food shelves. This mod right here, food shelves, adds so many different varieties. It adds this thing right here, the cooling cabinet. Hey, what's going on, the Feckless Rogue? Thanks for stopping by the stream. We've got the meat freezer that it adds, as well as these things, sealing jars, countless other, like, freaking just like, you can have seed shelves. There's literally shelves for sushi, bro. There's a shelf just for sushi. Look at this, sushi shelves. Yeah, this is one of the most extensive, like, furniture mods, but it's like all usable, you know? It's like not just decorative stuff. It's really good. Oh, the purposeful storage is made by the same mod author. Oh, that's interesting. So that makes me think that they probably complement each other then, huh? See, when you recommended it initially, Lag, I thought that maybe there would be like some overlap or something, but we'll have to check that one out for sure, for sure. Purposeful storage. Yeah. Yeah, I bet they probably complement. But that's another one, too. I'm going to do a video on that one, I think, show it off. It's obvious, it's not like it's hard to understand it, but it definitely needs a bit more love. More folks need to know about that one. Teleporters can be moved using a mod. Yes, that's right. Feckless Rogue. We have a mod on the server called Translocator Relocator, and I really recommend it. It's a great mod. So what you do, once you install Translocator Relocator, you have to repair the translocator first. You got to go find one. Then you got to repair it the normal way using metal gears and temporal gears, or metal parts. Once it's repaired, you have to have a steel pickaxe. Anything less than a steel pickaxe won't work. But if you have the steel, then you can break it and move it. And then once you've moved it to where you want, as you see, we've got our alls like centralized right here. But then you just crouch and you can change the key. So if you link two of them to the same key, like this one here is linked to halite. So when I step through it, yeah, it's an awesome mod, dude. I like this mod a lot. Boom, you can see this one has the same key. And this takes us several thousand blocks. You know, you can literally set them up wherever you want. But yeah, it's really, really made the server much more traversable. Because, like, we've got people who are, like, 20,000 blocks to the south and stuff. Cast Iron, his base is, like, really, really far away and stuff. But it just makes everything, brings everything together, you know. Alright, so let's go back to the kitchen. Mod makes far travel far less painful and annoying. It definitely does. It's one of the original, like when I was thinking about doing the multiplayer server, I was like, this is one of the ones I know that I want, you know? I was like, we have to have like a teleportation hub, and yeah, it's going to have to link to a bunch of places. It's really worked out pretty well. The next thing I think we want to do is make a trader's hub. So we're going to set up like a translocator to every variety of trader. Like we'll have a hub where one of the teleporters will lead us to an artesian trader. And then another one will lead us to like a building trader, you know, at various points. So people who want to do a bunch of trading and use their gears to buy stuff, they can just, you know, jump in that hub or whatever. Go to a bunch of traders in just a couple of seconds. Yeah, the translocators do make you a little bit laggy when you go through them. You get a little bit of stuttering and stuff, but it's not too bad, and it passes right away. But, oh, you've got one that takes you 21,000 blocks to the south. There you go. You got him beat. All right, so let's get this out of here. Wait, okay, hold on. Let's go through this again, because now I've already forgotten the recipe. I think we need to bake up some more, but we won't do the baking. I already baked them. Down there. All right, so we've got some dried seaweed. We've got some rice. We've got some fish, and now I need a little bit of salt. Are the translocators two traders going to be in the hut or something. Yeah, we call it the hub. In the hub, you mean like this area? Yeah, I was thinking about building like a separate extension. I assume this is what you mean by the hut. But yeah, I was thinking maybe like extend it here and build it out here, or maybe do like a separate building altogether. You know, we got plenty of room to grow over here, so I think as long as it's relatively close to the main hub, I think it'll be, you know, convenient that way. So yeah, to answer your question, we'll put it around here somewhere. Haven't quite decided. Let's see. I have a translocator in my solo world that takes you 300k north by a BetterRuins cathedral. That's awesome. Oh yeah. Yeah, the translocators in the base game, just in vanilla, can still be extremely helpful. You just can't move them, you know, and it's random. But they're still really helpful sometimes, for sure. Oh, off of the trader huts themselves. I'm sorry, Katie, I misunderstood you. Yeah, they'll be near the trader's huts, because obviously you can't build like right into the trader hut or anything like that, but we'll just have it next to them. Yeah, so it's just a couple blocks away from it. But yeah, that's kind of the plan I was thinking about, unless somebody comes up with like a better idea. All right, so... Oh, I could just make a veggie sushi roll. Wait, it still shows fish. Oh, that's a regular sushi roll. Hold on. Go back. Veggie. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I really didn't need to go looking for fish, but, well, we want that protein, don't we? So, all right, we'll go back to the regular sushi roll. Now it doesn't show the fish at all. It's weird. This is a vegetable sushi roll. Oh, so we can put veg and fish into this. Okay. See, I'm learning. I'm learning. Let's go grab a couple of things. Hold on. I need a bucket. We're going to grab some soy sauce, and we're going to grab some cabbage, too. Translocator Relocator makes it feel like Minecraft. All it has in a fast travel portal in your pocket. Yeah, that's actually, Livio, another great aspect of the mod. One of the really cool things you can do with the translocator is keep one at your base, like have one just linked to your home base, and then keep one in your inventory with you. And if you plan on going out and like sailing for thousands of blocks or just traveling, you know, you don't even need to bring food with you. As long as you have your translocator, you can just set it down wherever you want, link it back home, and then boom, you can instantly be back at your house, you know, and get all the food you wanted. Yeah, that's what you do. Yep, you can sleep at your place. It's really, really helpful. Yeah, I recommend it. It's a fun mod. Makes traveling so much less tedious, for sure, for sure. Being able to make 64 hardtack is nice. Andy, why are you making hardtack, buddy? All right, let's see. Trying to make this sushi roll. Okay, that's not it. So it goes in the mixing bowl. All right. Let's open that up. Let's look at this again. Sushi. Alright, sushi roll. Alright, so we're going to put the rice grain in first. Good. Then we put the dried seaweed. There we go. Oh, that's making sushi rolls just by itself, so let's wait on the seaweed. Let's put the salt in there. Not there. Lembas bread or something. That's what it is. Yeah, that's elven bread. Alright, now we got these fish. I should cut these into nuggets, to be honest, so let's do that. Smash the fish. God damn it. And now we'll cut the fish into little nuggums. Delicious. Alright. So I'm going to make a lot of sushi rolls, but, you know, we'll do what we can. Boom, there it is. We'll make a sushi roll. Oh, crap, I forgot to get the soy sauce. Alright, let's grab a bucket of soy. Delicious, savory soy sauce, people. Look at the color of this stuff, too. That deep burgundy color. I love it. It's my new favorite color in the game. Oh, I forgot to put cabbage in the sushi. Damn it. Hold on a second. Stop mixing. Alright, so we did get a couple of sushi rolls. You open the freaking inventory up, please? There we go. And alright. So let's try it like this. I think it said that. The salt, the raw nuggies, and then that. Yes, vegetable sushi roll. Cool. Cabbage and sushi? Now that's new to me. Yeah, I'm only using the cabbage because it's the best vegetable. It has the highest satiety of it. You're right. It's not necessarily in the lore of sushi, I guess you could say. Okay, so this stuff is... It's not super impressive. Just looking at the satiety and stuff on it. Soy sauce, John dies at the end, anyone? I'm not sure I understand that sentence, Wiz says. Okay. So we'll finish this off. Let it just use up the rest of that rice there. Hey, Dr. Iniidae, what's up, buddy? Thanks for coming by. You didn't know that you could use the windmill to power the mixing bowls. Yes. And let me tell you what, Zach, it is so much nicer, dude. Standing here using these mixing bowls by hand is so painful. What does it have to do with soy sauce? Okay, they're talking in chat. I don't know the reference either, Wist. I'm not sure. Veggie nutrition, cabbage. That's right. Cabbage is the bomb. It is the best veggie in the game if you're just talking in terms of satiety. Like, I'm not talking like on efficiency of growth or anything, but it has the highest individual satiety. We're on the multiplayer server, buddy. No, the dinosaur hasn't finished. I just decided to jump on and do a little bonus stream today. We will still be streaming the dinosaur world on Friday and Sunday this weekend, so better count on that, my friend. But yeah, just decided to pop in here and do a little bit of a bonus stream, so I appreciate everybody coming by tonight. It's great to see you guys here. Soy sauce is a drug that allows you to see into the other possibilities, but only occasionally. Oh, I have to check that movie out. Sounds kind of interesting. Okay, so now we've made the sushi rolls. And they're, middling. They're okay. What we're going to do to make them better, though, is throw in a little bit of soy sauce. Oh, yeah. And now that is making deluxe sushi rolls. And we'll take a look at those and see what that's all about. Yep, I only have one life on my prehistoric world. So we are down to a true hardcore run, for sure. 64 dough into 81 hardtack. That's pretty good, buddy. I'm surprised there isn't a Lotor-inspired mods like Pipeweed or something. Actually, there is a Pipeweed mod, bro. I'm pretty sure there is, Livio. You got to look that up. Go to the database and type in Pipeweed, because I'm pretty sure there is one, dude. I'm not even joking. I don't know if it specifically mentions Lotor, but yeah, there is one. Are you in chat and in the game, buddy? I haven't seen you log in yet, but I'm sure we will momentarily. That's right, Dr. Iniidae is another one of the Patreons and a member of the multiplayer server. So I appreciate you, buddy. And anybody out there who's watching, if you want to join the server too, it's one of my Patreon benefits. So check my Patreon link in the description of the live stream. You can donate any of the tiers. They all get access to the server, whether it's $2, $5, or $10. And once you donate, you get access to the Discord, where we have all the info for logging in, and I've got my mod list and all that is up there too. But really appreciate you guys just hanging out in the stream today. Alright, so we'll reclaim our little bit of soy sauce there. Let's see, what did Feckless say? Wonder if the wife will let me install a windmill on my roof for mixing my sushi. That is a completely reasonable addition. That's right, Katie. I think so. You know what? I'll show you too real quick. The windmill that's powering those is up there. And I have got some seriously freaking long axles connecting those. It goes through the ground, down through the hill. Hey, Dr. DNA, what's up, buddy? There he is. How's it going, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Just doing a little bit of cooking here. You want some sushi? Bam. There you go. Enjoy. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I like the way it looks, too. Okay. We've done it. We've made sushi. Alright, so I'm going to store some of my stuff away here. Put this slush on me. Barely used any of that rice, really. What's holy cow, Katie? Holy sushi rolls, I think you mean. Alright, those are pretty good, actually. Put the cabbage down there, too. Okay. I guess I'll just put the... Actually, the seaweed does not have a shelf life, so I'm just going to put it in here. We've done it. Officially made sushi. I have a little bit of eats. Inception. Little blues back. We need to get that Wi-Fi windmill rod mod. I love it. Sounds good to me. Alright, what should we do next here? Let's go pour that sushi, or the soy sauce, put that away. Check my sheep. I think they might need to be milked again. Just put this down here. God, I got buckets everywhere, people. I got buckets coming out of my ear. Oh, the height of that windmill? Yeah, it's actually well above the... It's like at 186 or 190 or something. So it's well above what it needs to be for the maximum bonus, but I just put it at the top of the hill. I wasn't concerned about being too high, but... Yeah, because I actually had just a tiny little single windmill that only went up like a few dozen blocks right on top of my cafe, but I got so frustrated with like how slow it would go. I was like, I have to just max this sucker out. Yes, the new roadblocks are, well, the roadblocks are from a mod. Actually, if you look at the roadblock and hit Shift plus H there, Doctor, it will bring it up and it'll show you the mod's name. I think it's called Better Roadblocks or something. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I like that one a lot. It does add a new material to the game, concrete, which you make with quicklime and clay and stones. But once you've figured out how to make concrete, it's pretty simple to make those roadblocks. Okay, it's a real struggle getting in here to get these stupid sheep. There's so many of them. They all congregate at this side of the wall, too, so it's real annoying. But either way, not a big deal. Alright, so we got a little bit of milk from them. I think I'm going to refeed them. Hold on, let me put this. I was seeing some of them in there said ready to mate, so I don't think they've been fully fed yet. Yeah, I might have gone a little bit overboard with the number of sheep I've got here, but, you know, it's like having a bank full of meat. If I ever get desperate for some red meat, we can just slaughter a few of these babies. Alright, put that there. Some more. Wist, if you're in chat too, I borrowed some of your grain. Alright. I don't think Wist is in chat though. Or in the stream. Alright, so we're putting that in. Look how quickly they're eating it too. See, this will get them away from the frickin' wall. Alright, we fed them enough. Should we feed the rabbits? She's got a sign in front of her barn that says free grain. You can't steal it if it's free. Why are there some of them in the middle? That's a really good question, Mika. Let's go back in there real quick and I'll show you. Well, I don't really need to show it, but we'll go in there. Okay, let me get this one set up for cheese. So anybody who's unaware, there's several stages when making cheese. First you fill up your barrel with 50 liters of milk, and then you stop taking it out. Then you put the pickled veggies. You need to put 2 pickled onions, and after several days it'll turn into curdled milk. There we go. All right, so the reason that the sheep are in the middle, you'll notice it's two males. I've got the males in the middle, and the females are all around the outside. This one right here is just a rando. Oops, sorry. But I keep the males in the middle and fenced off separately so that I don't accidentally kill them. When I'm coming in here to cull, like the sheep, get rid of the, take them down, like there's no chance that I'll kill my males, and they can actually breed through the fence, so they don't need to be in like physical proximity to the other sheep. They can still successfully breed there, but it just kind of keeps things separate. It's easier to cull them, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of helps too before they get tamed. See, my sheep are like above generation 10, so the males, if these guys were not fully tamed, they would attack me if I got too close to them too. The males don't get super aggressive, but they will hit you if you get real close. So that's another reason. Now these guys are fully tamed, so they won't. In fact, I can pet these guys. Come here, you want a pet? You want to be petted? Let's see, I just realized I've never run into a bell pepper in my world, and I'm on year 10. Yeah, that is weird, Livio. I've never seen a bell pepper either, and what's crazy is, I think that they're in-game because it shows them. And there's, recipes for them, like breaded bell peppers. They have bell peppers, Livio. I think that's base, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that these aren't actually in the game, but I could be totally wrong about that. Look, it actually shows all the different stages of the plant. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I'm mystified by that too. Forgot to close the door to the tunnel that goes through the mountain. Oh, did you go through the mountain? Just exploring back there? That's alright, it's no big deal. Yeah, that actually takes you, if you follow that will actually take you all the way to my cellar. Just underground. Pretty sure it's base. Yeah. I had somebody comment the other day on one of my videos. It's actually one of my Patreons. His name is Toad Squish Gaming is his handle, and he was referencing a video I made, but he said that he's been in Discord and reminded Tyron that sandwiches and bell peppers are not in the game, or something like that. I'm just trying to remember the comment, but he mentioned bell peppers and kind of referenced them as though they're not actually in the game. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Livio, that pumpkins, for instance, yeah, sandwiches, I don't think those actually have a entry, but I think that's something that they intend on adding or something. But, that pumpkins, I know this is true, pumpkins don't occur naturally in the wild. You'll never find growing pumpkins in the world, just from ruins. That's the only way you're going to find pumpkins. Now, they may change that, in the future or whatever. Oh, Dr. DNA died. But pumpkins are from traders or from those vessels, like the cracked vessels you can get at ruins. Exactly. Maybe peppers are like that. I don't know. But maybe super rare. I'm not really sure. It might be worth just getting on the Discord, the Vintage Story Discord, and asking about it, because I don't know off the top of my head. But that's a really good question, because I've wondered about that myself. I'm like, where are these bell peppers? Because, I'm always going through the handbook looking for new recipes and stuff. You know me. Yeah, I have a little pumpkin patch over here. Let me show you. But I've literally stopped growing them. I don't grow them anymore. I've got a little stack of pumpkin seeds right there. But this is my pumpkin patch. I would plant a pumpkin. And they grow reasonably well, but yeah, it's just they don't have nearly the same satiety as cabbage, and they're a lot more, space requirement, where my cabbage farm, super efficient, and this is just a better vegetable overall and stuff. Can you believe this? Surrounded by dinosaurs and mosasaurs, and I get taken out by a lousy drifter. Granted, a bit mobbish, but still, that's true. That's true. Uh-oh, where'd Nitro go? Uh-oh, I don't know. I see that he left. I'm not sure, buddy. I'm not sure. Alright, so... got some of this in my hand still. Get rid of this. Man, oh man, guys. It has been quite an eventful stream today. That is no doubt about it. We went from losing an entire batch of fruit juice to successfully making sushi rolls. So it's been a real roller coaster ride, I won't lie to you. And yeah, I've also gotten several new good ideas for videos to make from you guys tonight, so I really appreciate that. As some of you have mentioned, I do those how-to videos and cooking tutorials, and I really enjoy making those. So I will continue to make them as long as you guys continue to watch them. How'd I lose the juice? It was in the cauldron, bro. It was a freaking stupid mistake. I was trying to figure out why the cauldron wasn't working, and this was filled with juice, and I accidentally clicked it and moved it to the wrong box. And it just spilled the juice out completely. It just completely lost 50 liters of juice. And it was breadfruit juice too, bro. So it's like the really good stuff. Yeah, but luckily I still have a bunch of breadfruit left. So let's see. Did Nitro come back? Oh, Nitro, the seller isn't a seller. Yeah, I know. It was terrible. But let me show you this. I'll show you my breadfruit plantation. I've definitely got enough to replace it. This is my southern orchard down here. Boom. Oh yeah, the breadfruit plantation. Here it is. Oh good, okay. So this one's flowering. Nice. These are some monster trees too. I've got a couple of trees. Look at the branches on these. Literally growing like 4 spots. That's like the maximum that these trees can get in that direction. This is a fruit tree, or this is an orange tree right here that's got breadfruit grafted onto it. Same with this one over here. This is another breadfruit grafting here too. So if you're unfamiliar with the graft, here, let me show. We'll actually do one. Let's do a couple. Okay, so perfect, perfect. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get some cuttings from this breadfruit tree. I'm going to take one cutting. Okay. Now, if I plant this in the ground, right here, base survival chance is 40%. See the tooltip in the top? 40%. Okay. Now, if we pick that up again, let's grab that. Surprised there's no cranberries or sugar cane. There are cranberries. Yeah, there are definitely cranberries. I don't think there's sugarcane. But, okay, so we've got an orange tree over here. Now, in order to graft that breadfruit, I'm going to take off one of the limbs. You have to have this little piece right here to graft. Oh, raspberries. Yeah, that is true. So, once you've got your cut stem, you just go to your breadfruit, and boom. Just right-click, and it says it's a dead tree cutting. Oh, that's not right. Oh, that's weird. That's definitely not a dead tree cutting. Why did it do that? It should show it at 60%. Huh, that's weird. Okay, so I don't understand why that happened. Let's try that again with a different tree, though. Grab this branch right here. Okay, and see, this is another successful graft. Put it on this one. Okay, so we've got that. There's mature olive. This is definitely not a dead cutting. Maybe it's because I planted it in the ground first. I'm not sure. Walking around the road with 0 temporal is kind of cool. I bet. Okay, there we go. Yeah, now the tooltip shows the correct survival chance. See, it says 60.000004. Yeah, so that's working. I think this one is probably technically alive too still. We'll see. I'll just have to give it some time. Yeah, no, planting it in the ground, you're right, shouldn't affect it. No, you're 100% right about that. Just some weird little bug or whatever, like you said. But yeah, grafting definitely improves the chances that that little twig will take. How's the one you grafted, Andy? I think it's probably good. I can't remember which tree that was exactly. Was it this one over here? I think it was this one. Andy's got a skill that increases the chance to 90%. Oh, no, it was this one, Andy. Yeah, it was this one. And it has grown, my friend. It has grown. So good job, buddy. Good job. Yeah, but this is where all my breadfruit comes from, and I'm still trying to expand it a little bit. Is there a best time of year to plant the fruit trees? No. No, the time of year doesn't make a difference, except if you plant them in winter, you can't expect the actual cutting to take or fail until the warm weather again. Now, temperature is much more important than time of year. Like the overall regional or biome temperature, not just like the current temperature, but if you're planting trees that are the dormancy trees, like apple, pear, that need to go and vernalize, they have to reach, a certain minimum temperature before they'll fruit. So it's the temperature is really the crucial component. Lag, I've actually got a video that goes through all the details of planting fruit trees and stuff. I recommend you check that one out for sure, buddy. It's on my channel. Let's see, maybe I can find it real quick, but oh yeah, guys, it's been a good stream today. Appreciate everybody coming by. Probably gonna do it for this one, but don't worry. Like I said, we're going to be checking out the dinosaur world in a couple of days. I'll be streaming over there this weekend for sure. And I'm going to be doing some Cataclysm as well. That's another one of the games that I stream quite a bit. And, all right, let's see. I got that link for you here, buddy. Yeah, Lag. Anybody out there interested in more details on the fruit trees, like some of the best ways to grow them, the differences in temperature, check out that video I just linked there. But, yeah, some of them have to go through a winter cycle. That's right. That's one of the things, Andy, I cover in that video there is just some trees are what they call evergreen trees with like my breadfruit. And then other ones are dormancy trees that have to go on the dormancy in order before they'll fruit. And that's stuff, like I said, like these here, for instance. Yeah, these are trees that have, see how it says it's been vernalized right there? That term means that it's reached a certain minimum temperature and it will fruit. It is going to fruit this year. But, yeah, there's Herp. Okay. Oh, Nitro crashed. Ooh, that's not good. Sorry to hear that, buddy. It says PC or client, mix of both. Ooh. Hopefully we can work that out and stuff. But, yeah, everybody, I really appreciate you coming by for the stream. Thank you so much. And once again, check the description of the stream. It's got all the helpful links and stuff. And this VOD will be up on my channel as soon as we finish the stream. So if you missed a part of it, you can check it out and stuff. But thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. And I will see you all on the next one.